Press pause, put the controller down, it's time to talk about something extra. My name is TJ Leo.
And I'm Andrew.
And we are back for another Top 50 generational games. This time we are on the 6th generation. If you haven't seen the previous two lists, we've done Super Nintendo and the 5th generation, which was N64 and PlayStation 1. This is the big one to me.
And technically Saturn, but I mean...
Yeah, which I didn't have any on.
Yeah.
It did not make the list, as it were. But this generation's massive. This is the biggest generation of all time. 4 consoles, all at the same time. Never before, never again.
Sort of.
Four main contenders, I would say. You know, like we've had old generations with lots. But
I don't recall how long the Dreamcast lasted into 2001. I'm not sure it was quite at the point where Xbox and GameCube released, but
no.
At one point, all of them were sold in the same year.
Exactly. At one point, all 4 of these beasts were alive. And I included Dreamcast just because I think it does make the list in one way or another. I mean, there was Dreamcast games that got ported to other stuff in that generation. But for me not to credit...
Let's stop beating around the bush. We're talking about Phantasy Star Online. That's what we're talking about here.
There's other games. There's definitely other games that made the list.
Are you gonna put Sonic Adventure above Phantasy Star Online?
Guess you'll have to watch and find out.
Spoilers. It's gonna be Skies of Arcadia.
Wow. There's others too. There's a lot on the Dreamcast that people forget about.
There's a lot on the Dreamcast.
And let me tell you, this was the hardest list that I've done so far, easily. Because every generation that we go, there's more games to look at. And if there was ever going to be a controversial list, this is probably the one. Because there's some heavy hitters in here that are only honorable mentions, and there's a lot of never played. Because this generation was just so huge that I just didn't get to a lot of games.
There's still stuff that I haven't caught up on. Stuff that I haven't played.
Get ready for some jaw droppers, folks. Because I
think I hit all the major ones. But
I definitely hit all like the AAA stuff, but like there's a lot of AA stuff that I just completely missed. So, but we'll get into that tomorrow because
I got into the PS2 late. So I did like a marathon after I got my PS2 where I played all the big ones, kind of just one after another.
I'm trying to remember which of the 4 I had first. I'd never had a Dreamcast. I played the Dreamcast at my buddy's house, but I think I had the GameCube first. I'm pretty sure.
I have all of them now.
Oh yeah, I have all of them as well. I'm just trying to remember. I think GameCube was first. PS2 may have even been last. I really didn't become a PlayStation guy until late PS3. Late PS3 is when I
picked up a Dreamcast after it was discontinued for really cheap. Oh, that's how I got mine.
It's one game one console I don't have in my collection at all. It's just not here.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, that and PS1. I don't have a PS1 in my collection either.
You can play that on PS2 and PS3. So.
Oh yeah, but I just like collecting the consoles just for display. You know, because I've basically got everything. You can't see most of them behind me, but
I mean I've seen it before, so I know what it looks like.
The other half is over yonder. But if you've watched these lists before, you know that we start things off with the honorable mentions, the games that didn't quite make the list. And I might as well start off. What's that?
Bring the pain. Show us what didn't make the cut.
Well, I might as well start off with one that I completely forgot about. That didn't even make the honorable mentions list because you just mentioned it.
Oh, really?
Phantasy Star Online is not on the list.
How the fuck is that not on the list anywhere?
So I only played it at my friend's house, so I don't really have more than a couple hours experience with it. I know how awesome it was, but
that's like top 10 for me.
Maybe for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. I know how great people love that game. Because I didn't have a Dreamcast, I only got to play it at my buddy's house, and like I said, I probably have a few hours with it. If anything, it might go in never played, but you could play GameCube Online.
You could play that. the card game that they made, and there was one other thing that I think was only in Japan that used the GameCube modem, and that was it.
Oh yeah, and I definitely didn't own a GameCube modem. The only console here that I played online besides the Dreamcast at my buddy's was the Xbox.
There's also an Xbox version of PSO.
Oh really? Huh. I don't know why I never played it then. But it kind of goes in between never played and honorable mentions, because I did play it technically, but just not enough experience with it. But let's get into the rest of the list here. So honorable mentions, again, these are ones that didn't quite make the list. Oh, and just as a reminder of how I made the list, because that always comes up, is this is not a time capsule of how I felt during this generation. This is today. I went through the list and started with number 1, and I went, out of all these games, what's the one game I want to play right now? If I could only play one. And then I just kept going down the list. What if I could only play one game? What could I play? You know, and so
I could only play one more game.
If I could only play one more game, exactly.
So if I could only play 5 games, what are my top 5?
Yeah, and this was torture because
I think it's a reasonable way to do it, as I said on the previous ones, because people are like, people act as though your favorites list is like immutable. And that's rarely the case.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Maybe something that is like defining for you stays at or near the top spot forever.
For sure. My top 10 is usually pretty solid.
Like Super Metroid, Chrono Trigger, that kind of stuff. That's probably never going to move out of there. Like I would almost put those in like a Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You know, where it's just like untouchable because of how important they are to you. But yeah, I mean, your perspective changes over time, because there's some stuff that was like, it was good at the time, but we didn't know how much better it could be. And now going back to it, it's like,
Yes, and in some cases there was like better versions of the game. In some cases, there's a lot of stuff which I'll get into as we talk about them. But
so many things can affect your opinion over
so many things, and not only the fact that they're all on the list or not on the list, but what order.
Yeah.
So you could swap. I could
never put things in an order. It's just it's too flexible.
It was difficult. Let me tell you. I changed things many times, but I tried to go with my gut. And so
that's all you can do, really, at the end of it.
Yeah, the order is going to infuriate some people. But remember my criteria. Remember the criteria. Yeah. All right, so the first game on the honorable mentions list goes to, if I can get it to load, Kingdom Hearts 1. It's the only one I enjoyed. I enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 2 a little bit, but then after that, the whole series just got so convoluted and confusing.
The only one I ever played, like more than just like 5 minutes at my sister's place or whatever, was Chain of Memories on the GBA.
Oh man,
which is fine, but
the series is just weird, man.
It's weird. I've never been able, like, I know lots of people love it. This is one of the areas in which I go, maybe I don't know better than other people, because if I had been at Square or at Disney or whoever and this had been pitched to me, I'd be like, are you fucking crazy? No, that's not going to make any money. Oops. That would have been a bad decision if I'd made that. So, yeah, I don't understand why people are like Disney and Final Fantasy.
Although it's mostly Disney now.
It's mostly Disney. I don't think there is even any Final Fantasy stuff in
not in the newest. Yeah, not in the newest stuff.
So to me, it's always been like such a weird. I still don't understand it. I recognize that people love it and that it's very successful, but I still don't get it.
Yeah, me either. I don't understand any of it. I did enjoy the first game though. It was really cool and a really novel concept. And the second one,
it's a very pretty game to look at.
Yeah, for sure, especially at the time.
Even on the PS2, like, it looks really, really good. I don't know if what we're looking at is PS2 footage.
PS2,
or one of the more recent versions or whatever. But like, it's a gorgeous looking game.
Mm-hmm.
So I get that.
Yep. It was a lot of fun. But just it's not a game I really care about anymore, because I know that the series went in such a drastic, convoluted direction.
It's so bizarre.
Yeah.
There are people who are like, guys, it's really not that complicated. And I go, no, it is.
It is.
It is.
There's like 18 versions of one game.
You need to consider it from the perspective of an outsider.
Yeah.
trying to say, okay, I start with Kingdom Hearts 1 and then Kingdom Hearts 2, but where the fuck do I go from there?
Yeah, and you
There's
can't
like
skip to 3 because you'll have no fucking idea what's happening.
yeah, there's like 9 games between 2 and 3.
Yeah. So Kingdom Hearts did not make the list. The next one, I don't even know why I'm looping them. I shouldn't even bother looping them. It's Guitar Hero.
Especially since this is like 4.5 hours.
Yeah, it's all long plays.
Yeah, so the whole rhythm game thing, like Dance Dance Revolution and Guitar Hero, I just didn't really jump onto that personally. This is one that I get.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I understand the appeal of it.
100%.
It's just not really for me.
You would think that someone like me with great rhythm and fast hands with typing.
I have zero rhythm.
Oh well.
At least musically.
Yeah, I just suck at these games. I can't figure them out. I have played rhythm games that I enjoy, but this was not one of them. Or Rock Band.
Yeah, for me, if I was going to even attempt this, I would need the background to be completely black, because to me it's just a massive
It's just
distraction.
distracting. Yeah.
Like this is part of the reason why I couldn't enjoy something like the Tetris Effect, because it's got all this shit going on around the side. And like I know it's supposed to be like, oh, it's a mesmerizing experience.
It's trippy.
But no, I'm trying to play Tetris here. I need focus.
Yep.
And having all this shit go nuts on the screen is really inhibiting that. Like even there's a mini game in the 3rd chapter of Deltarune that's like a riff on Guitar Hero, haha riff. But it's just 2 buttons. It's like left and right, and I still fucking stunk at that. So this is 5 buttons. I don't have a prayer.
6 technically, because you have to also hit
the 6. Because you have to hit the strum or whatever the thing is called.
The strum button, which makes a way too loud sound, by the way.
Yeah, just clack 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 clack.
It's really annoying. Also, I kind of get a little not nauseous, but I get uncomfortable because of the constant flowing into the background. Like I'll look to the side eventually, and I'll feel like I'm moving forward. Like I don't like that.
Yeah.
Even right now, it's kind of bugging me. So let's move on. Next up is. I wish these would load faster, but Sly Cooper. All of them.
Any of them.
I've played enough of one to know that I like it, but I don't love it. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
fair.
Yeah, it's
they look
fine game.
Fine, but like by the time I got my PS2, and there were like 3 of these games, I was so done with mascot platformers. Yeah. After the PS1 and N64 days, it was like, okay, I don't really need any more of these. That's also why I've never played Jak and Daxter. That's why I've never played Ratchet and Clank. Like I had no continued interest in this genre.
Yeah.
Which I know sounds weird, having just gushed about Donkey Kong Bonanza. But that was then, and this is now.
Yeah, I would love another platformer type game right now. And I actually played. I don't know if you remember Super Lucky's Tale, the modern one with Fox.
Yeah,
it's actually pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, I recommend it if you're looking for a Mario like platformer. It's pretty good. It's very straightforward and not really all that difficult, but it controls well and it's super fun. So yeah. Yeah, I want to like these games more than I do. This was made by the Ghost of Tsushima team, I think. This is the Sucker Punch guys, I think. Or is this Insomniac? I think it's Sucker Punch. Pretty sure it's Sucker Punch.
I don't remember.
But yeah.
I think Insomniac was Spyro?
Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank. See, I can't even keep it straight.
There was a lot of mascot platformers in the day.
There were so many.
All right, next up is another game that I never beat it, but I played a lot of it, and that's Ico, or Ico, depending on who you ask.
I played a little bit of it. I was like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
But it's not really for me, because the entire game is an escort
mission. Yeah.
Yeah. I respect it. I see what people see in it, but
it's not Shadow of the Colossus.
Well,
And I love Shadow of the
if that's
Colossus.
if that's on the list, which I'm sure it will be, I have things to say about that.
um, let's see. I don't think it is.
See, I'm looking at this footage, and this just looks incredibly frustrating to me. Like I'm
Yeah,
fighting a bunch of shadow dudes stuck in a corner. Like,
I can't remember if it is or not now. The list is so huge. I can't
yeah.
really find it. But yeah, I love Shadow of the Colossus, and this one just didn't do it for me. Although visually, I think it's really cool.
Oh yeah, visually it's incredible.
Yeah, yeah,
It's one of the best looking games on the PS2.
yeah, it's crazy. You mentioned this game already, or this series already, but it's not making the list either, and that is Jack and Daxter. Not making the list. I played the first one a bit. I played the second one a little bit more, and then I completely missed out on the third one. I don't know why the series just never captured me, but it just didn't.
These characters always looked incredibly ugly to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Like not their design, but like the art style.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could envision a world in which these characters don't look just abjectly repulsive to me, but something about the specific art style, it just looks wrong to
Yeah,
me.
I've tried to go back and play them, and it's just not for me for whatever reason.
No
But they
offense
did
to
really
the
well.
art team, by the way. Like
No, no, no.
it's not everything's going to be for me. That's fine. They don't need to cater it to my personal taste. That's just how I always like. I just looked at these and I go, okay, it's another mascot platformer, but the characters just look hideous.
Yeah, and trust me, they won't take any offense. It's Naughty Dog, so they do some good shit. And they went places.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder what those kids are doing now. Those
Yeah,
scrappy Naughty Dog kids.
yeah. What are they doing now?
Those underdogs.
Those
Those
underdogs.
naughty
Yeah,
underdogs.
yeah. So that's Jack and Daxter series, and you also mentioned this next one, which is also not on my list either. Another mascot, not platformer, but kind of
Is this Ratchet
platformer.
and Clank?
This is Ratchet and Clank. I really like the Ratchet and Clank reboot on the PS4 and the PS5 Rift Apart. I think they're very, very, very good. But at the time, I could never get into these, and now that I've played and liked the new ones, it's hard to go back and play the old ones because they're just missing so many quality of life features and visual appeal. But they were great, clearly, because they made like 80 of them.
Weird how this is another mascot platformer with a character that has like big ears, big pointy ears.
Yeah, I do think these characters are prettier
Oh yeah,
visually than
these
Jack and
these
Daxter.
like stylistically and everything, these look way better.
Yeah, 100%.
I think it's because they're not trying to look human, but then also not human.
Yeah,
Like Jack.
like Jack. Yeah, Jack's weird.
Mm.
But yeah, very fun games. Just didn't get into the series until much later, so can't really give any credit to the
Not sure how
old ones.
reliable a tool that elastic wrench is going to be, but
I never saw the movie. I should look into that.
I never saw it either. I didn't see a point because I had no history with the games whatsoever. I do like that they got the voice actors from the game though, instead
Yes,
of hiring Hollywood celebrities.
100%. Yeah, isn't it Titus, the actor who does Titus, does
Yep.
Ratchet?
Yep, and David Kay, voice of Megatron from
Oh
Beast
yeah,
Wars,
that's right.
is Clank.
That's right.
They even got billing on the poster, which you don't usually get unless you're an A-lister.
Yeah.
That was
Unfortunately, that
cool.
movie did not do very well, but
Well, I mean, I'm not sure that anybody was really
clamoring.
clamoring for a Ratchet and Clank movie other than Sony to be like, "Hey,
We have
we
a
have
Pixar-like
we have a
movie.
we have a movie studio and we have this game property
Hmm.
and we're making a new game soon." So, you know,
Yep,
but they got it made.
they did. Let's see what is next year. Okay, yeah. Next up, this one's kind of a. Some people will be mad, but it's just not my bag, and that's Soul Calibur 2. Obviously, a very popular game. This was the one that had different secret characters on all of the consoles. So you had
So
the
there's
Link.
really no reason to get anything but the GameCube version because
Yeah, Link.
you're gonna get the PS2 version and have Heihachi.
Yeah,
Who the fuck
woo.
cares? You play
Yeah.
Tekken. or you could get the Xbox version and have
Spawn.
Spawn, which is like okay, but
Did the
like
Dreamcast version have a specific person?
there was no Dreamcast version of this. There
Oh.
was a Dreamcast version of Soul Calibur 1.
Wow, they got ripped off,
But,
eh? Or maybe,
no,
or
so
it wasn't.
well,
Dreamcast
Dreamcast
was
was
dead.
discontinued by
Gotcha.
this point. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I did play this, but the only reason I played it was for Link, was because like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I wonder what Link would be like in a fighting game that isn't Smash Brothers, right?
Yeah, it's a great
Like
game.
oh yeah, it's fine. But I was like, okay, I got my fill of this. I don't really need to play any of the others. I did briefly try one of the others, but I just couldn't get into it.
Yep. All right, this next one is another
Love
game.
the announcer though.
Yeah, he's good.
You know, he's like, "Welcome back to the stage of history, a story of souls and swords." It's like, wow, dude, it's just a game.
It's just a game.
He's really
Chill.
into it.
Too serious.
Yeah.
Beautiful Joe, also not making the list.
This surprises me that it's not on the list.
I enjoyed it.
I would have put this on the list, except for that with the caveat of except for that final boss rush. Fuck that.
Yeah, I never beat it or anything. I think this was one of those games that I rented and was like, oh, this is kind of cool. But
they make you do all the bosses in one run with like no checkpoints, no health recovery or anything. You just got to do all of them.
Old school cheap tactics. I see.
It was agonizing. It was the sole blemish on an otherwise excellent game.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very good. I'm surprised they stopped making them, though. Maybe they didn't sell well. I don't know.
Well, Clover, remember? Clover was disbanded.
Oh, Clover did a move, but they're back now.
They're back now, so, you know, maybe.
Maybe.
They ported this to the PS2, and it ran at 30 FPS, as I recall. And I can't imagine a worse way to experience this game, because
play the GameCube version.
It is so beautiful and smooth. In fact, I remember seeing a preview video for it, and they went out of their way to have a little card at the beginning, like a little title card that said, this video is encoded at 30 frames per second, but the final game runs, like, due to limitations, but this game runs at 60 FPS. Like, they were really, really, like, driving home that point that this game runs at 60 and looks this good.
Yeah, it was beautiful. And it was a very new art style, too.
Yeah. Oh, this is from the era when they went nuts on cell shading because it could just be done and look good.
Yep.
They made a few sequels to this. They just made Beautiful Joe 2, which was fine. They made one on the PSP that I've never played, but then they also made one on the DS, which was like surprisingly decent. Not as good as this, but like for a handheld spin-off, I was like, yeah, this is fine. And there was also an anime series, which looked really, really nice and actually captured the art style of the games really well.
Was it a good show?
I only watched a little bit of it. It was like video game adaptation, just kind of going through the motions from what I saw. I never saw the whole thing, though.
Gotcha. Next up, this one might surprise some people. The spiritual successor to...
I know what this is, I think. Yep. This is Time Splitters 2.
Yeah, Time Splitters 2 and Future Perfect. Honorable mentions, great games. But obviously other first-person shooters in this generation kind of blew it out of the water.
Yeah.
So
I really liked this game. I remember this level specifically. I really enjoyed this level. This of course was right after The Matrix came out, so that's
everything was copying it.
Yeah, that's why they're doing all this.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed the hell out of this game. I've actually played it like relatively recently, like within the last year or two.
They released a remaster recently.
Yeah, it holds up reasonably well. It does feel a little old school, but I mean, it is.
It is old school.
But it definitely evokes the feeling of GoldenEye.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's definitely
in all the right ways.
Yep.
Because as you were gonna say when I interrupted you, this is the spiritual successor to GoldenEye.
Yep.
Because this is from Free Radical, which was a studio founded by some people from the GoldenEye team after they left Rare. And it is very apparent in the weapon handling, in the movement, in the fact that the health is a curve around the side of the screen.
Yep.
It is straight up like GoldenEye / Perfect Dark, taken to the next level.
Yeah, there it is right there.
It's a great game, and it has a level editor on console that's like really extensive. Which
great co-op, great
the hell out of me.
Multiplayer.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, it has bots in multiplayer, so you can just go nuts with it.
Yep, yeah, it was fantastic. It just, like I said, it just got kind of blown out of the water by other first person shooters that we'll talk about in the.
I mean, overall, yeah. At the time, this was hugely popular. I remember this being very, very popular, very well received game.
I think Time Splitters is owned by Embracer now, so
I'm sure it is.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a resurgence of this franchise at some point.
Possibly, yeah. My recollection is that 2 was the most successful one, because if Future Perfect had been more successful, it probably would have gotten a sequel.
Yeah, Future Perfect was great though. It was fantastic. I think it was
I've heard a lot
the
of
best
really
one.
good things about it. I've actually never played Future Perfect. That's one of the ones that I actually haven't gotten around to playing.
It got remastered. Maybe see if it's on sale or something like that.
Yeah, I should do that. I did play the first one briefly, but it was only on PS2, and so also I was not accustomed to the dual analog controls of the day.
Yeah, and it's not a good game anyway. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, 2 is the one that everybody talks about. And Devil May Cry.
Yeah, Devil May Cry series, not on the list. I contemplated putting 2 on the list because I love that horde mode, that early horde mode so much. But yeah, these
skin you alive.
Yeah, I know. these games in general, or this is this a genre? Like there's a genre of this kind of action where it's like,
so this is almost like a follow-up to the beat 'em ups of the 90s, like the Double Dragons and stuff, but
way more complicated.
It's more about it's about going, it's not just fighting groups of enemies, it's about styling on them as well.
Yeah, it's about juggling
the game literally has a style ranking system that like when you fight enemies it comes up and it's like dismal, cool, bravo, awesome.
Yep.
Stick smoking style.
Yep. And again, don't get me wrong. I enjoy these games. I just couldn't put them on the list, which is going to be blasphemy when you start seeing what the lower end numbers are.
Yeah.
People are going to be like, you put that above Devil May Cry. Like, it's going to happen. But
I've said this before.
I
could never get into Devil May Cry, like playing them.
Mm-hmm.
But I love watching people who are good at them play, because it makes me want to play them until I realize, like, oh, I'm not good at Devil May Cry, and I also don't really enjoy Devil May Cry. As weird as that sounds, I enjoy watching it more than playing it. I'd rather play Bayonetta.
I think I've gone on the record as saying my favorite one is the one that everyone else hates. So
yeah, oh yeah. That's the other one, is the
DMC,
the reboot / spinoff, whatever. Yeah.
All right, we gotta move quicker through these because there's a shitload of them. This one people might not remember, but Frequency was another music rhythm game.
Yeah, never played this one, but I do remember it.
It was a good rental, but a lot of people really liked it. But it's really balls hard, man. It's really difficult because not only do you have to hit the buttons, you have to rotate to each lane to hit them. So you're constantly. It's nausea inducing for me. So I just I
kind of looks like visually. It kind of makes me think of
Tempest.
Yeah. Which I'm sure was deliberate, because I saw that font come up. I was like, yeah, that looks like Tempest.
Yeah, it's very Tempest-like. Yeah, the other game that was like this was Singularity, I think it was called. I think it was Singularity, something like that. But
was the Singularity that Raven game before they were sent to the Call of Duty mines?
Yeah.
And that was a shooter.
Singularity. Yeah, I don't know there was another one almost exactly like this, but it started with an S. I can't remember.
Okay.
What else we got? Oh, NBA Street series.
Oh yeah.
Really like these games. Really, really like them. They were like a spiritual successor to NBA Jam. Part of the EA Sports big brand, which is now dead.
You've talked about your love of EA Sports Big before.
Love Big. And some of those games may make the list. But this one did not. Well, it's great. It's great. It's just not quite up there.
It looked like visually, this looks really impressive.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, man. Oh, look at that. It slept away.
Is this the PS2 version?
I believe so. Yeah.
Wow.
I pretty much.
They got real-time shadows and everything for every player.
This was Street 2, so it may have been later in the generation as well.
Okay.
But yeah, looks great.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Let's see. This is another one that people might be mad at, but Hot Pursuit 2 on PS2. Need for Speed. Yeah,
I played like a demo of one of the Need for Speed games once, and I don't even remember which one was.
there's a lot of them,
Um,
so it's
yeah,
not
there's
surprising.
so fucking many Need for Speed games.
Yeah.
This was originally a tie-in with the magazine Road and Track, like the original Need for Speed on PC
Oh, I see.
from like 1994 or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think the one that I played most was the original Hot Pursuit on PlayStation, if I'm not mistaken, but I can't really remember honestly. Um, but it's a good series. But obviously there is a much better racer that is on the
yeah.
list, which we'll get
I
to
know
at
what
some
that's gonna
point.
be.
Yeah. Another racer that didn't make the list, which my buddy's going to be yelling at me for when he watches this
Oh,
list, is one of his favorite games from this generation. For Speed Underground is one of my buddy's favorite games on this system. It looks gorgeous. There was like actual like reflections going on during the nighttime. But the biggest
hmm.
thing he liked about this game was the fact that you can customize your car and tweak your car and upgrade your car. So it was almost like a car PG. um,
Yeah.
and yeah, I played a little bit of it. I was not a big car guy. I'm still not a big car guy. I'm more of an arcade racer type person. Maybe if they like remade this and I might like it today. But it just didn't quite make the list because again, there is other racers that are just more for me than
So you know what the
this one.
problem with like these realistic like racing simulator or realistic-ish
Mm,
simulators are? Not that this is necessarily one of them. This is the more arcadey Need for Speed, but the problem is because they always have real cars in them.
they
They
don't
they
do
always have to
damage.
yeah, exactly. They have to strike deals with the companies to be like, we promise not to show your car
Yeah, it's annoying.
in, it's like, but that's, that now it's not realistic anymore if the car
Yeah,
doesn't get damaged. Because part of the fun of it, of the realism, is you mess something up and you have to try and finish the race with like a bent axle or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Although
I
you
don't
have a
know
lot of
why.
trouble doing that with a bent axle, but just some kind of damage, right?
Yeah, if all of the freaking car companies would just agree to let damage happen, then what's the problem? It's not going to damage
Yeah.
your image that your car got smashed up in a video game. I'm sorry, it's just
I
not going
mean,
to.
you never know. Like, what if? Because some of those games look really realistic. What if somebody passed around like low res screenshots and like, oh no,
True.
this like some clickbait, TikTok bullshit. Like, this is what happened to a Toyota that I took out on the road,
I
and it's
mean,
like,
to be fair, AI is going to do that too.
yeah. I mean, but that's the thing is that now that AI is around, like,
Yeah, it
yeah,
doesn't matter
anybody can
anymore.
do that with anything.
Yeah,
But historically, it's been because
makes sense.
they have to portray them in the greatest possible light, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, makes sense though. I get
But then
why.
if the other thing is that if you do made up brands, people are going to be like all the gearheads are going to roll their eyes and be like, "Oh, but this isn't really realistic."
It's
You
true.
know?
That's true. Next up is
Anyway, wrestling game.
WWE. Here Comes the Pain, one of the most popular SmackDown games of all time. Great game, but
And only one dead wrestler on the screen currently.
mm, yeah, Eddie. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P. One of the best of all time.
Every time we look at or talk about an old wrestling game, I always see like how many of those
Someone.
guys are still alive?
Yeah, yeah. Lesnar's still wrestling. So is Shelton. Um, but yeah, it's a great game. It was absolutely fantastic at the time. But if I was going to go play a classic wrestling game, it would be No Mercy, not
Sure.
SmackDown. It's better. SmackDown is basically the lineage of the current games, the 2K
Mhm.
series. So why wouldn't I just play the more modern one that's better? So that's my thought on that. But great game at the time, though. Absolutely great game at the time. Let's bump up to uh, one of the better movie games of all time, Spider-Man 2.
This is not on the list. This is an honorable mention.
This is an honorable mention. Well, here
Wow.
my thought when I saw this was the new Spider-Man game's better on PlayStation 5 or PlayStation
That's
4.
not the
So
reaction I had, but we already talked about that.
yeah, but I mean the combat in this game is much more simple, and the repetitive go rescue the balloons the kid
Yeah,
dropped.
the balloon thing is yeah.
It's a little
I
egregious.
never liked the balloon thing.
Yeah,
But you are able to pull guns out of people's hands from the word go in this game, which is not
it's true.
true of Spider-Man on PS whatever.
It's true. It was a great game at the time. It's just if I had to play a game right now, if I had to pick between this and Spider-Man, the new one, I'd pick the new one.
I'm sure you
Time.
would. But I literally did this and was like, no, I want to play Spider-Man 2 on the GameCube.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a great game.
I'm having a better time with it.
Yeah. So I did not make the list. Where else? Where are we here? Next up, this is a game that a lot of people, I'm sure, forgot about. Maybe it's loading weird like that because I click too quickly when it loads. But this is Dead to Rights. Remember Dead to Rights?
This game.
Yeah, great game.
I enjoyed this to a certain degree more than Max Payne.
Yeah,
because it came out after Max Payne, and I think they learned like some lessons from what that game did right and wrong. But it was just like, to me, like I never gave a shit about the story. It was just like I just want bullet time.
Yeah.
They remade this game for some goddamn reason.
Yeah, it was like Dead to Rights Retribution or something like that.
Yeah. Because like who the hell was like, oh, we need not only do we need more Dead to Rights, because I felt like this game was kind of one and done.
Yeah, I agree.
But then like who was like, oh, we need a new one, but it also needs to be the old one.
Yeah.
Just so bizarre.
Yeah, it is a weird one, but it was great at the time. I'm not sure it aged super well, but yeah, it didn't quite make the list. It did run at 60 frames per second though, which is crazy. Next up, we're gonna get into some controversy now. We're back into controversy mode.
Okay.
So this is SOCOM. SOCOM did not make the list.
Yeah, I never played them.
They were absolutely fantastic, especially when you got to the online one, which I think was 4. This is a series that I can't believe just never returned. It's crazy.
Didn't they all, like, even from the very first one, have online play? Like, wasn't that the killer feature of SOCOM? Was that they had the PS2 modem compatibility?
Well, I have a copy of the first one right here.
Oh, go and see if it's got that online play badge on it.
For those who don't believe me, SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs. Oh, it does. Yeah, online broadband only logo.
Because that was the reason that this that was the reason that this game like stood out in my mind, and as being the thing that was not Siphon Filter, because it had online play.
By the way, as long as we're on the topic, company or people that resell games and put these fucking stickers on, you can go to fucking hell.
Well, at the very least, put them on the outside. Don't put them on the sleeve. It goes in there.
Like, they are on the outside, but like, you can't get them. They can't get the damn things off without like all the glue coming off. And, like,
here's what you need. You get yourself some isopropyl alcohol and like a Q-tip, and you kind of work it in. It doesn't take that long. Seriously, it takes like 5 minutes, and then it'll come right off.
This was a pretty good good copy
won't leave,
too.
Won't leave the residue either. That's what the alcohol does. Is it dissolves the residue.
Should we test it to see if it still has the new car smell? The booklet.
Well, I mean, you'll have to test it.
Nope, it smells like damp basement.
Yeah,
unfortunately. But that's one of the better quality used games I've bought in a long time. I bought that like a year ago. It's pretty new.
Oh wow. What did it cost you? Was it something insane or
$4?
Wow. Mm-hmm. Somebody was selling an old game in the single digits?
Guess where I got it from?
No idea.
Microplay.
Oh, they're still around.
Yeah, man. Yeah, here. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Sorry, I'm wrong. I looked at the sticker. Hold on. The sticker says, the beat goes on. $3.99. So, props to that store.
I didn't know the beat goes on was still around either. So.
Yeah. Occasionally you can get some gems there, man. Anyway, back to this. Yeah, SOCOM's great. I just didn't make the list. What's next here? Another potentially controversial one, but maybe not really. Potentially, maybe.
Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion 1. Yeah. Good game.
Good game.
Yeah. I just like the second one the most out of all of the games.
I've never played the second one. I do like Luigi's Mansion 1. It's a tech demo.
Yeah, it's a tech demo for the GameCube.
Demo. It's a really good tech demo, but it is a tech demo. This was, we're gonna, because nobody's gonna look at this and say, oh yeah, Nintendo was definitely thinking we need to do a Ghostbusters with Luigi game. That's the tech it.
Yeah.
It was like, what can we do with Mario, but also something that'll show off what the GameCube can do? Well, what if we have like Spooky Mansion kind of thing? Maybe Luigi for once. You know, he hasn't had a game in a while since like Mario is missing. He wasn't even in the title for that one.
No.
But yeah, this game is absolutely gorgeous. It's fun. I think they probably, once they were making it, they realized, oh, this can actually be really good, and they maybe put more work into it than they originally intended.
Planned on doing.
It really is a stellar game. Yep. But yeah, I would not.
Two is much better. I kind of wish. Actually, I think they did do a port to the Switch for the second game. I think.
Maybe.
I know they ported the first one. I'll have to look into that because the second one's the best one. But
yeah, I can totally see this not being on your list because like it's fine. It's very impressive. It's got absolutely gorgeous lighting.
Yes. Look at that.
But like I still think of it as a
glorified
incredibly
tech demo.
Like very glorified tech demo, incredibly robust and way longer than I would have expected from a tech demo. Though it is good length for that game. Luigi's Mansion 3 is way too fucking long.
Yeah, it's really long, that game.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3 is like 3 times the length of this game.
Yeah. We did get the hilarious voiceovers from Luigi in this game though, like Mario.
Oh yeah.
Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Mario. It's pretty good.
Yeah. And him like humping the furniture.
Yeah. The sixth one might be controversial, but I don't think so. Pikmin 1 and 2. Just never been able to get fully into the series. You know, I really enjoyed 4 though. The current one.
They're good. They're fun. They're interesting. Not entirely my game.
Yeah,
I like them just fine.
Was it the first one or the second one that had the timer? Because I hated that.
It was the first one.
Oh,
it was the first one.
Stupid decision. Yeah, I like 4. I never beat it, but because it gets under the tooth.
Here's the fun thing. This is also a tech demo, but not in the way you think. So you remember when they were first showing off the GameCube hardware, they had that demo with 100 Marios running around?
Yes.
So that
turned into this.
The pathfinding tech from that, with all the Marios like running around each other, not just bumping into each other and stuff, that evolved into this.
It's funny, and then it evolved into 4 games.
Than that. There's more to the story than that, of course. But that's the actual technical root of this. Is like, oh, we got that to work. Maybe we can make a game with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see the appeal of the series. It's just not quite for me.
Mm-hmm. It kind of makes me think of like Sim Ant.
Yeah, you know? New Age.
Because I mean, the Pikmin are very ant-like in their behavior.
Yep. Rogue Leader.
This isn't on the list?
No, well, I think my nostalgia for this stuff was what really held me to these things, and there's other space shooters that I like far more.
I guess, but I still enjoy the hell out of this.
Oh game. Yeah, again, these are honorable mentions. These are not games I just hate. Yeah,
but like this would have absolutely been on the list for me. I love this game.
Yeah, it's good. It's just not something I really care to play again, because they redid it again with Rogue something.
Like the third one?
The sequel, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like the third one as much. They were like, oh, we need to have missions on foot. And no, flying is what your strength is, guys. Don't.
Yeah.
And the on foot stuff was not very good.
Not great.
Here we go. This game, I really enjoyed this game. I did not like Wave Race on the N64, but I love this one.
So we're the opposite in this case. I really enjoyed the N64 version, and this one was just kind of like, it was fine, but didn't quench my thirst for more of what I liked
Ah.
about the first game.
Oh, I love this. This was like, hey, it's got a good frame rate now,
True.
and it looks really nice, and it controls really nice, which is like all of the things that I didn't like about Wave Race 64.
I wonder why they didn't make
Um,
many more of these.
yeah, I don't know.
I feel like
This
with
is
today's tech, it would look amazing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this is also a tech demo, basically,
It's true.
because like you can look at this and you can draw a straight line from this water rendering tech to Mario Sunshine. Um,
Mm-hmm.
even like some of the tricks that they're doing for reflections, I believe, show up like one for one in Mario Sunshine.
Mm. Yeah,
Um,
it's a pretty
but
game.
yeah.
Just again, other better racers, and I like the first one better for whatever reason.
Also featuring a number of characters from 1080 Avalanche,
Yes, which may or
which they
may
also haven't made
not
another
be
one
on the
of.
list. Yeah, they gave up on that. I mean, there's really no snowboarding games really anymore, except for like Steep, I guess.
Steve,
Steve.
maybe.
This next one.
It kind of just vanished.
Yeah. This next one is as you can see, it's Mario.
This is Mario Party.
No, this is Mario Tennis on the GameCube.
Oh, okay.
Which I feel like was so obviously I've said it ad nauseum on this show before that my favorite's the GBA game.
Yeah, with the RPG mode.
This was the last 3D one that I enjoyed. I felt like after this they kind of went downhill. This was the one I enjoyed the most. I think they went too crazy.
I played this one. I did play the N64 one, and and also I guess the Virtual Boy one because that was a pack-in title, but because I owned a Virtual Boy. I was like, okay, it's tennis with Mario characters. It's fine.
Yeah. Not quite enough to make the list. Next one is one that I really want to go back and play again to kind of get more familiar with. Star Fox Adventures.
Yeah,
because I've been told that it's really good, and I remember playing a significant amount of it. I think it was just at the time because people were like, "Oh, this is not Star Fox." That they didn't.
This is Zelda.
Yeah, we didn't really give it a fair chance because of that. I think.
Yeah, I think I gave it a fair chance, and I was just like, this is fine, but
maybe I'll replay it for the show at some point.
Yeah, it just wasn't what I was looking for. But I don't know, maybe if this had just come out as Dinosaur Planet and with no connection to Star Fox like it was originally intended, maybe I'd look back on it kinder, because like part of me is like, oh, this is a Zelda game that isn't a Zelda game, but it's also a Star Fox game that isn't a Star Fox game.
Yeah.
So it's just like
somewhere in between.
Maybe that is why I don't remember it as fondly. There was also some stuff in it that was really hard. There was like the Fear Temple or something that was like a balance game where you have to keep it in the middle of the slider.
Oh, yeah.
It was really, really hard. I could never get past that.
It's a very pretty game for that time.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. Hell, the N64 version, which was like pretty not complete, but well on its way to being complete, is also a really gorgeous game. I kind of wish it had come out for the N64 because it would have been a real showpiece title for that hardware. But of course, by the time it would have come out, like the N64 would have been on the way out. Like if that had come out on the N64, it probably would have been a 2001 release. So moving it to the GameCube makes perfect sense. Same thing with Eternal Darkness, right? Like no point in having a great big title on hardware that's about to go out. Just do it for the next one.
Yeah. Another Super
also,
Mario.
What happened to cameo Elements of Power? Though no one cares. Really didn't speak much about that.
Yeah.
Oh, is this Mario Strikers?
Yeah, Super Mario Strikers. This is the only one I ever enjoyed in the soccer franchise of Super Mario. Really enjoyable, really good, but again, just not quite enough to make me want to put it on the list of games I played.
One of the only soccer games that I ever really enjoyed was Nintendo World Cup on the NES.
Hmm.
which is part of the same series of games as River City Ransom. It's got those characters
Yes.
in it.
Yes.
And you can do like the backflips to do the Super Ball kicks and stuff.
Hmm.
And yeah, to me, it's like, okay, because this just looks like a 3D version of that with Mario characters. So it's like, don't really feel the need to go any further than that. But
This is not the
I'm not,
this is not the only soccer game that's on the honorable mentions list.
I'm not a soccer guy. So
Yeah, me either.
even though I played soccer as a kid, but like
Me
soccer
too.
video games, like whatever.
Yep. So this is another wrestling game that was super underrated, and that's WWE Day of Reckoning on the GameCube exclusive.
Oh wow.
It was basically the spiritual successor to No Mercy, which you can probably really tell from the way that it plays, and even the
Yeah,
momentum meter and everything.
this is like the Aki system
Yep.
from that Japanese company Aki and their wrestling games that they rebranded and basically redesigned as WWF games.
Yep. Yeah, it was fantastic.
Is it?
It was really good.
Yeah, yeah.
I preferred this over SmackDown, which is probably
Mhm.
blasphemy to a lot of people, but
Yeah.
I just prefer the No Mercy style of game for whatever reason.
Yeah, yeah, I liked it as well because it wasn't just like, oh, somebody just stomps you and you're done. It's more of a, you have a
You got to beat him
stamina
down.
meter rather than a health meter.
Yep.
So you can make a comeback.
Well, you kind of had both. You kind of had
Mhm.
well, in this one, you kind of had both. A little bit of a. You had injuries and stuff like that. It was a little bit more detailed
Mhm.
than in the No Mercy games, but it's really
Mhm.
good. And there were some crazy like hardcore matches in the game. You could do like a choke slam from like the top of a crane.
Jesus.
It was really fun.
Did they stop doing those after like Owen Hart died, or was it like, no,
Uh,
we keep putting that in?
no, this was after Owen Hart died. That game came out.
Oh, that's right, it would be. So yeah,
Yeah,
we'll just continue to promote wrestlers like
falling
falling
to their
from
death.
tremendous heights. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. They never did on TV really though.
Oh yeah.
So this is the other soccer game that I talked about.
Oh,
Do you
this
know
is
what?
a Sega Super Slam
Sega
Soccer or
Soccer
whatever it was
Slam.
called.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun with this one as a kid. Rented it a lot. But again, just not quite enough. Hey, Dante's in the game. Hey, buddy.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's sleeping. But really fun, arcadey, and but yeah, just not enough to make the list. This one might shock you. That's not on the list.
Man, you had a lot of honorable mentions.
Yeah. Well, I told you, man. This series is fucking, or this
Generation is nuts.
generation is nuts, man.
Yeah, I never played. So here's the thing. I've played Red Faction 1 and I've played Red Faction Gorilla. I've
Hmm.
never played any of the other ones. I think I might have Red Faction 2 on Steam.
So this includes Red Faction 1 as well. I just have footage of 2.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, 1 and 2, neither of them made it. I think 1 is fondly remembered just because of its destructive,
Yeah.
system. But really, at the end of the day, it's just you can dig a hole.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing is they had this cool tech, but they didn't really have, like, in multiplayer. My understanding is that it was much more useful
Hmm,
because they were still making a fairly linear shooter.
yeah,
Most of the levels were closed off with unbreakable terrain, so it was like, eh.
Gorilla was definitely the highlight of the series.
Yeah, yeah. Turning it around so it's the buildings that get destroyed instead of the terrain, I think was the
Smart
smart
move.
choice.
Definitely.
And then they made a sequel to that barely had any destruction in it.
Yeah, they couldn't make up their minds on what they wanted to do with this series.
Yeah, yeah.
Next up is a game we talked about already, or you mentioned briefly earlier, and that's 1080 snowboarding.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic series. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Like, look at the
Mhm.
ripple effect in the clothes as they
Yeah,
speed
yeah,
down
yeah.
the mountain and get chased by the avalanche. I mean, it's just
Mhm.
such a cool game.
Yeah, and 1080 on the N64 was really good, and then it was like, how are they going to top that? I don't think they made this.
Yeah, and this
It
was definitely better.
It was really, really good. Like I remember enjoying this way more than Cool Borders.
Oh yeah, 100%. And that's the thing, is that the reason that this isn't on the list is because there is a better snowboarding game on the list, and
I
so this one
assume
didn't
it's
make
going
it.
to be something that is perhaps tricky.
Perhaps turd hats. You never know.
Mhm.
We will find out. Only a few more left of honorable mentions. This one is a lot of fun, but
I love Crazy Taxi.
it's also pretty shallow. You know,
I mean, it's an arcade game. It's meant to be
yeah,
played in like 5 minute bursts.
yeah.
It's whatever.
Apparently, they're
Fine.
rebooting this series. This is one of those series that
Okay.
Sega's rebooting. So maybe a new modern one will come out and we'll be like blown away by. You know what it could be? It could be that they use like Google Images to like
Oh
you
yeah,
could do any city in the world kind of a thing.
yeah,
You
like
know?
Microsoft Flight Simulator does.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe they'll do something like that.
maybe. Do you remember when there was a Simpsons game that was basically this?
Yeah. It was
Simpsons Road Rage.
Road Rage. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Mhm.
Road Rage. There is a
It
Simpsons
was
game that we'll talk about, but not
it
that
was
one.
actually it was a good game.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I was like, I am shocked that this Simpsons branded clone of Crazy Taxi is actually really fun.
Yep.
It's at least as fun as Crazy Taxi is.
Yep. Do you know what this one is?
Not off the top of my head.
Crimson
Oh,
Skies.
Crimson Skies. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, yeah, great game. But for
Mm,
me, the multiplayer was where it's at, and but the fact that it was only 1-on-1 was like,
that's a shame.
this could be
That's
so
a
much
real
better.
shame.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I cannot believe that they didn't like make this into
a franchise.
a franchise. That
It was so huge. It was so popular. It was like it was the talk of the town for the Xbox for a while.
yeah, yeah. I think this is the remaster, which is why it looks so sharp.
Yeah, it's just such a missed opportunity. Like
Yeah.
I could not understand why they,
Xbox
why they
missing
did.
an opportunity?
Yeah, I know, right?
Shocking.
Um, but yeah, like this could have been like this basically could have been like Microsoft's Star Fox 64 with how much fun,
Yeah.
the flight and stuff in that was. Like,
And don't
guys,
get me wrong,
what
it's
are you
still a
doing?
great game. It's just
Oh, yeah,
the
it's just
potential for how much better it could be is
potentially,
there.
yeah, totally blown.
Yeah.
Yep.
This next one you'll probably
The
remember
home
as
run and you
well.
fumbled it.
Yeah.
Or I guess not a home run. I guess you had like a double hitter and you fumbled it because you could have made another one and didn't. Anyway, whatever. The logic. You know what I'm going for. Is this Geist?
This is Geist. Yeah,
Yeah.
Geist. Yeah. Very, very unique experience where you're a ghost possessing people and working your way
Yeah.
through a series of levels. And very unique. Never really been done again since.
Well, so this is like do you remember that game Messiah?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
This is like, hey, what if Messiah had been good?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Although I will say I was a little disappointed that this game did not, try to maybe do more because it
Hmm.
it seemed like a lot of the time there was only one solution and it was just
Yes.
like I when I read about this game and probably when they were designing it, uh I envisioned like three or four different ways to solve a problem. Like, oh, I could possess a soldier and go in guns blazing, or I could possess an animal and sneak around, or whatever, right?
But it's more
There
of a
were
puzzle
usually
game.
it's yeah, but it's more of a linear puzzle because they do have that stuff, but you usually only have one, maybe two ways
Mhm.
to get past things instead of it just being lots and lots of variety. But I suspect that they probably ran into issues of like, oh, that's a lot more work than we anticipated, and maybe pared it back a bit
Who
because
made Geist?
this always felt like a game that was like had bigger, grander ambitions that gravity kind of caught up with them and they had to come back down to earth. But it did turn out to be a decent game.
I don't think the developers are around anymore.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It's
Was
called.
that like
They were called End Space. They,
oh yeah, was that a team within Nintendo?
no,
I'm trying to remember.
It looks like they made games up until 2015, mostly for Activision and 2K, and LucasArts and Disney. They made a lot of garbage. Be honest with you.
Oh, it's because Geist was a collaboration with Nintendo. That's
Yeah,
why
it
I
was
was
an
thinking.
exclusive. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, they made a lot of like
Oh,
ports
they
and
made
stuff.
Duke Nukem Time to Kill. Oh God, God, they made a bunch of licensed games.
Yeah, there's a lot of garbage on there.
There's Mary Kate and Ashley. There's some Rugrats games. They
Mm-hmm.
made the DS version of GoldenEye Rogue Agent.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually like I don't know if I'd say decent game because it's GoldenEye Rogue Agent, but it's like that was a competent first person shooter for the DS.
These guys clearly have skill. I don't know what happened to them
Yeah.
though.
He did the DS version of The Force Unleashed? Wow. Yeah, what why
March
did they
March 2016, it was announced that N-Space had closed down for unknown reasons. It was
Oh my
pretty.
god, they made Jillian Michaels Fitness Adventure? Isn't that a Connect game? It
Probably.
is.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know what
Yeah,
happened to them.
they made a bunch of I mean there's some crap in here for sure, but there's like some decent stuff in here as well. Like I've played some of these and
Mm-hmm.
they're all at least the ones I've played are all fine.
Yeah.
God, I wonder if these people got folded into more Call of Duty crap because there is Call of Duty stuff here. Like there's
It
DS
said it
versions
said they
of
would close though. Like
yeah.
they went out of business. So I don't know if they just closed because of finances or what it was.
They were working on a Halo Mega Bloks game. What the fuck?
Yeah. This next game is going to probably shock a lot of people. That is not on the list. But this is the one game in the series that I just never got into.
Oh, this is Melee.
Yeah.
I saw the chapter title on the
Yeah,
YouTube
the
video. I was
logo.
like, oh, I know what this is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's too fast. They sped up things to a degree where I didn't like it anymore.
it is remarkably fast. That's why a lot of people like it.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it, but I understand it being an issue.
Yeah, I liked the original the best. If you don't count Ultimate. Ultimate's obviously, I think, the best.
Mm.
Two more.
Yeah, I like Melee. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Super Monkey Ball.
Remember when this was like Marble Madness,
Mm-hmm.
the NES?
Mm-hmm.
Was that Marble Madness or was that it was Marble Madness.
Mm-hmm.
It was an Atari game, an arcade game. Except the difference with that is you rolled the marble, and here you rotate the stage.
Yeah.
So it's more like Labyrinth, the board game. Would you call that a board game? The one where you use the things to tilt the board.
Yeah. Yeah, Labyrinth. Yeah,
not the movie with David Bowie.
No. The actual physical Labyrinth things where you put the bead through it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like that.
Yeah.
Except
way more difficult.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they made tons of these.
Yeah. They're fine. Yeah. Fine. Fine.
I think we're
very early
more.
to mid 2000s Sega. You know, like this is almost like peak Sega at its its beginnings as a third party publisher and developer. Like, this is exactly the kind of shit that they were doing, and they did a bunch of it. Very also very true to their arcade game roots because it's very much an arcade game. Hey, is this Hit and Run?
This is Hit and Run. Yeah, this is the other Simpsons game that was going to be mentioned, and this was a great game. This was basically GTA Simpsons.
Did you know that there's one guy who's unofficially remaking this game?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's put in some serious work, and it actually looks like really good.
Why do people do that? They're just going to get shut down when they reach a certain point.
I don't know. I don't know why you would ever tell anyone about that until it's ready to go and you just put it out. Because what do you think's going to happen?
Yeah, you're going to get a cease and desist letter immediately. It's Simpsons.
It's happened. Like it did so many fan games. Mm-hmm. That's happened to. Just don't tell anybody. Mm-hmm. In the words of Mr. Wooly Madden, shut the fuck up. Working on something cool? Shut the fuck up.
Yep. Don't. What is what's the saying? Don't show your cards before. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah. Or shut the fuck up.
Or shut the fuck up. I can't believe how many of these games run at 60 frames. It's so weird how we went from a generation of 60 frames per second to a generation of like 30 frames per second, and then back to 60 frames per second.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
weird.
Well, I'm glad that we're back to people. Well, I think a big part of the reason of it is that games aren't really sold with screenshots anymore. They're sold with video footage. Like that's how people market stuff.
True.
And when it's screenshots, you want the game to look as good as possible in a still image. So you
True.
say, okay, well we'll run it at 30, and then that gives us like twice as much overhead for all the effects. But now that it's all marketed on through video footage, it's like, oh, we want the video footage to look nice and smooth.
It's true.
So I think that's the reason. Anyway, this is Ninja Gaiden Black.
It's just Ninja Gaiden.
Well,
But
Black is the
the whole series is just not on the list.
yeah.
um,
This is a good game.
Too hard though for me. I got really mad.
It is. It's very difficult. It's still easier than the NES games. Those are stupid. I love them, but they're stupid. Fuck them. I've never beaten them legitimately. They're so fucking hard.
I never beat these ones either.
I beat the first one of the new Ninja Gaiden Black. That's why I call it Black, even when I'm referring to just the standard
Because it's the
original
original
release.
remaster.
Because otherwise, it's like, are you talking about the NES game? Are you talking about the original arcade game?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, this, by the way, was an arcade series originally. It was a beat 'em up. But yeah, I did beat this one. And that's the only one I ever finished.
Yeah. Just not a series for me.
I like it just fine, but I totally understand why. Oh, Chronicles of Riddick. I've never played this, but I've heard it's really good.
I played the demo. I remember back in the day, I got it on like an Xbox demo disc or something like that.
Oh, that's right. I did. There was a demo. I've played the demo. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Because they really wanted to showcase how amazing the visuals and the atmosphere was, and they did a good job.
Yeah. So, if I'm not mistaken, isn't this a remake of Escape from Butcher Bay and then a second campaign tacked onto it?
Yeah, I mean this footage is from the remaster, so I don't I don't know. But yeah, I'm talking about the original for sure. Yeah, I never played the remaster, but I did play the demo of the original, and I think I may have rented it once, and it's fine. I don't have any attachment to the Riddick series. I've never even seen the movies, so it just...
so I've seen Pitch Black, and it's fine.
Yeah.
It's totally fine. But then when it was like, oh, the Chronicles of Riddick, and it's got to be... Riddick is like, I mean, he's kind of the main character of the first one, but it's more by virtue of the fact that he's one of the only people who survives.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I would say that Radha Mitchell's character has given, like, equal prominence to Vin Diesel's, but, I mean, spoilers for a fucking 25 or whatever year old movie. She doesn't make it. But, yeah, I've never seen the Chronicles of Riddick. I've only seen Pitch Black, but it was fine. It was fine. I've actually got that movie on Blu-ray. Looks really nice in HD.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet it would look sick in HDR because there's a lot of really dark, moody footage in that movie. I mean, are you surprised it's called Pitch Black?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there was 3 movies, right? There was Pitch Black, Riddick, and Chronicles of Riddick.
Yeah, there was another Riddick movie. There was also like an animated one.
Oh yeah.
There was like an animated. It was like a half-hour like special that they did, which I haven't seen, though I've heard that it's all right. Also, you know who else is in Pitch Black? Fucking Keith David.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the man.
Yeah, he's also one of the people who makes it in that movie.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. This is Enter the Matrix. Yeah. This is a mixed bag. So
it is very much a mixed bag. It's a good rental.
This is a good rental. Yeah, you know what? That's a good way of putting it. This is a good rental. Mm-hmm. This is a game that was like kind of developed alongside The Matrix Reloaded, to the point that they shot footage exclusively for this game. And it's got all the actors, all their likenesses, their vocal performances, motion capture, like everything. Super, super high budget production. But also it had to be out in time with the movie, so it was really, really rushed. And so it's kind of jank. And by kind of jank, I mean jank in some places, like super jank.
Probably the best Matrix game, though.
Well, yeah, that's not really a high bar to clear.
No.
But I enjoyed it.
Yeah, It was fun.
But
Look
it
at
is,
that.
yeah, it is like, oh, man, there's your bullet time. You just leapt forward, like, so it's there are this one needed another year. It
Yeah,
needed another
it
year, but it had to come
needed more
out
time in
day
the
and date with
cooking.
the movie,
Yeah.
so they weren't going to get that. That's just the consequence of it having that really really rushed
Movie
development
tie-in
cycle.
games, man.
Yeah, but
Oh god.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that it's a great game, but I did enjoy it.
It was definitely better than Matrix Online.
Well, yeah. Oh wow, the fucking tie-in to the Dwayne Johnson movie.
No, I don't think that was this one. This was its
Is it
own thing. Pretty sure.
really? Because they made a Spy Hunter movie
Mm-hmm.
with that logo.
If we can get YouTube to actually do its job and load something, we'll be able
Yeah.
to see the footage.
I can't believe they made a Spy Hunter movie. Now, I've never seen it, but does it have the Peter Gunn theme in it?
I haven't seen it since it came out, so I
wonder.
couldn't tell you.
I wonder.
Um,
Because they licensed the theme from a TV show that was about a spy, because they couldn't license the Bond theme. I think either MGM didn't want to play ball, or it was just way too expensive. So they licensed the theme
There we
song
go.
from a different spy franchise, and that's the Spy Hunter music, which is ironically probably what more people remember it for these days.
yeah.
Um,
This was a lot of
but-
fun though. This was another amazing rental.
mhm,
It was
mhm.
it was straightforward, fast fun.
This, in case anybody doesn't know, this is a remake of an arcade game from the 80s.
Yep.
This was one of Midway's like original arcade games from back in the day.
It was so fun.
Yeah, and then they made a modern 3D version.
Yeah. I don't think this is the one that's tied in with the movie. Pretty sure.
Yeah, and then they made a movie starring The Rock for some goddamn reason.
The Rock tends to get roles that
The Rock
shouldn't exist.
The Rock does whatever The Rock wants. I mean,
Yeah.
I think he's like, if you pay me, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like the sort of man who's very selective about the roles he takes.
He was the Tooth Fairy. So
Yeah, he was the tooth. That's actually, I mean, that's not even the worst thing he's been in.
no, it wasn't.
But also that movie was a comedy. But
He was in a little known movie called Faster that was pretty damn good. That I highly recommend.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that was one of his first roles.
The fucking. Do you remember? Do you remember which was the first Mummy he was in? Was it the second one?
Mummy Returns. Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
Do
he
you
was
remember
in
the
Scorpion King.
yeah. But do you remember the CGI effect of him as
Oh, it was
the
terrible.
half man, half scorpion? Oh, it was
What
so bad.
What a stupid
Like,
decision that was.
Even for the day, like
Yeah.
that looked terrible.
Yeah.
That looked like some made for TV shit. What the
Yeah,
fuck happened?
It's really funny because if you go back and you watch The Mummy 1, The Mummy 1 has better special effects.
Yeah, CGI in that movie is great. The
Yeah.
fucking sandstorm that turns into the face of Imhotep.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Even Imhotep
That was-
himself, when he does that, like,
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That movie looked great.
Do you know
They
they're doing a
cared.
sequel to The Mummy again?
Oh yeah.
Bringing back
And I
the
believe
other
Brendan
actors.
Fraser is on board.
Yep, and his
After
wife's in there
they
and
tried to
everything.
do the dark universe, cinematic universe, and they put Tom Cruise.
That movie was
in-
actually not terrible, but
Yeah, but nobody
cared.
gave a fuck.
all right, I think there's only 2 left.
Christ, we're over an hour into this. We're not even at the list yet.
Telling you, man. Do you recognize this one?
I do not. What is this?
I feel like we're playing Guess the Game at the end. Screenshot scope. Do I recognize this?
Is this Gauntlet?
No.
No.
Oh.
I don't recognize this.
This is Fusion Frenzy!
Oh,
The
right,
Xbox
right,
Mario
right.
Party like.
Yeah. For some reason, my brain was in like GameCube mode.
Yeah. Yeah, great game.
And this, if I'm not mistaken, this is an Xbox game. Those are
Yeah.
Xbox buttons.
Yep, there was 2 Fusion Frenzy games. Lots of fun. But again, just didn't quite make the list. But had a ton of fun with Fusion Frenzy. Especially there was like a Tron game. Yeah, there was like bumper cars.
Not to be confused with the actual Tron game that was also on Xbox.
No.
Tron 2.0.
Trying to find. Oh yeah, this one here was one I remembered as well. You had to like it was like an auto runner. You had to duck under those, and if you didn't, you get bounced backwards. Jump. Yeah, it was a good game. It was really good. Second one was not all that great. I can't seem to find the. Oh, is that the Tron one? No, I don't know. There's a Tron like one, or like a Snake kind of one.
Is it the bikes or the discs?
It's more like, so you're on the bikes, and it leaves a trail behind you, and
okay, so it's the bikes.
The trails get longer, and you have to make everybody else smash into the trails. It's really good.
You answered my question.
There it is.
The bikes. Yeah,
and the trails just get longer and longer. That's a great minigame. All right, the last one is another controversial one.
The last one before we even start the list.
Before we start the list, yeah. This is a big generation, man.
Yeah.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not a fighting game guy, so it's tough to put these ones on the list. But
Marvel, baby.
Huge game. All right, and that's it for the honorable mentions. Could have done its own episode.
Man, that is just Akuma's animations from Street Fighter 3, but that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's still more up to date than fucking Morgan's graphic from the original Darkstalkers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get into the actual list, starting with number 50. And again, this is where controversies start. Because, again, all those games didn't make the list, but these did. So, buckle up, ladies and gentlemen.
That is Street Fighter Alpha style art there. While they're using Street Fighter 3 style character graphics. Whatever.
Pretty game, though. Do you recognize this one?
Beautiful. No, I don't.
This is Smuggler's Run.
Oh, Smuggler's Run.
I love Smuggler's Run. So it mostly for the I think it was like deliver the bomb or deliver the goods, or I don't know. You basically, you had two teams and trying to get to the contraband, and then you have to get back to your. It was almost like capture the flag a little bit with cars. And if you
drugs.
Yeah, but with trucks.
I mean, they're not called drugs, but
contraband.
It's drugs.
You just have to hit the player who has the contraband, and it gets transferred to your car, and then you go back. So it's like just this mad race all the time.
Let me ask you something. In what part of the world does this game take place?
That's a good question. It looks like Africa to me.
Because if it's South or Central America, then it's definitely drugs.
It's definitely drugs, because there's cops that come after you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they call it contraband. What else could it be?
Yeah, like if it was weapons, they would just call it weapons, because they can put
weapons acquired.
Games. Yeah.
But super fun game.
So
loved
it's
it.
100% drugs.
I always played with the buggy, not the Jeeps. There was like a road buggy. That one there, not that one.
It's like how in GTA 3 it was hidden packages. But it's like, well,
hot coffee, one may say.
There's only so many things that could be. In fact, I think in Vice City there's a hidden package graphic, like somewhere hidden in the game, that is like cut open and has a bunch of white powder coming out of it. So it's like, yeah, okay, it's okay.
It's okay. So that's number 50. That's another series that kind of died with that generation.
Well, it's not really a series then, is it?
No.
There was only the one.
No, there's two.
Oh, there's two. Okay, so it was a series. Okay.
Yep. This next one was not a series. This next one is actually very confusing. So there's different versions of the game, from what I understand, based on what console you were playing on, which is really strange. But I have the PS2 version. I think the name of the game changes too, based on what you're. Oh no! Apparently it was on Nintendo GameCube as well. But this is Hunter the Reckoning. Do you remember Hunter the Reckoning?
Yeah, I played this one briefly.
Just a really fun kind of 3D beat 'em up. Yeah. But there was 4 different characters that you could play as. They all had different kinds of weapons. This guy's just got the giant axe with he's got some sort of like spin attack, I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, he lights it on fire, which makes it do like triple damage for a brief amount of time. And then there was like a priest with a sword and a crossbow that did
Yeah.
like one hit kills, and it was up to 4 players. And
Mhm.
it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of mindless fun that you don't.
I never really got into it. I was just like,
No,
okay, whatever.
yeah, it's fun and creepy and just a simple shut your mind off and just kill things kind of game.
I also kind of remember it looking a bit better than this, but I did play the Xbox version, so maybe that's why.
It isn't the prettiest game in the world, quite honestly. But it was a lot of fun. But yeah, there was other versions. There was like Hunter Warzone or something like that, and like there was like because I tried looking for footage of this, and I ended up finding other games from that generation, and I was like, I never even heard of this version before, and it's not even the same game. Like it's a completely
Yeah.
like it's the same series, but it's a
Mhm.
completely different type of game. It's very strange.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, very weird. So it's 49, 48. There's another Xbox exclusive. If we can figure it out. Let's see. Bloodwake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, an oft forgotten early
Yeah,
Xbox game.
the boat combat game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super fun. I think it had multiplayer, but I don't specifically recall. But I just remember it being very pretty, very fun. Good explosions, good times, good
Mhm.
times. And another series where, like Crimson Skies, where I was like, why was this? Where's the sequel? Where's the other games? Um, but very fun game. This is another one that they need to bring back. Yeah, look at that, and all the good stuff comes out of the vehicle.
Yeah.
It's much prettier during the day.
Yeah.
I don't know why I clicked on a nighttime. You have unlocked the gun cat something rather there. I couldn't tell what it was. A poke in the eye. That's
This is definitely from the original Xbox era of UI design. Like,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
go nuts with the fonts and everything. Like, no, guys, readability is a factor.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it looks much better during the day.
Hmm. Yeah, the water effects are really nice.
Yeah, they were beautiful. Gorgeous game. But yeah, lots of fun, but never to be played again.
This was the era where like water started looking good in games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, super fun. It also sounded really well, which is hard to translate, obviously, without actual audio to share with you. But yeah, great game. Like you could like the detail is pretty intense too. Oh my god, you can actually see like the individuals sitting in the vehicle piloting,
Mhm.
and the guns actually like
Yeah.
move and recoil. Really cool. So that's number 48. Number 47. You've mentioned already because you said you'd be surprised if it was higher than another game. Which spoilers, it is higher than another game.
All right.
And that is
Wow, really?
Sonic Adventure 2.
That is a good choice. 2 is better than 1.
2 is definitely better than 1. I played the shit out of this game.
Yeah, I did too.
Super fast, super fluid. One of the better 3D Sonic games.
Yeah.
And also had the there was some
Chow
sort of creature.
Garden.
Chow, yeah, the chows that you had to collect
Yeah.
and like race or something like that. I can't remember what you did with
Yeah, you
battle.
could race them. They could do like karate and stuff. And
Yeah, it was just
I
a
think
really fun game.
There was like a there was some other. There was like a school.
Yeah, you had to like take care of him. It was like a little pet
Yeah.
kind of a thing. I wonder if it shows it in here. Probably not. But yeah, this is probably. I mean, not probably. This is definitely my favorite Sonic game for sure. Which,
Really?
I mean, what's better than Sonic Adventure 2? Like, if I guess if you like the 2D ones.
I do like the 2D ones.
Yeah. I never got into them. I felt like the speed didn't make sense with the level design most of the time, and just it was fine. It's fine. It's no Mario, clearly. But yeah, I loved Sonic Adventure 2. Lots of fun. Oh yeah, the shadow levels are great.
You know, there's only 4 shadow levels in this game.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, the rail grinding stuff was so cool. Look at that.
Yeah, the rail grinding stuff was a lot of fun.
That's so sick. Good times. So that's 47. 46 is a. So I'm cheating a little bit on this list because there's so many sequels during this generation that I've, in some cases, amalgamated,
Consolidated them.
consolidated them. In some cases, not all cases, but in this case, 3 games take the number 46 spot, and maybe not as high as people would think they would be.
Oh, it's the dashboard.
Yeah.
No,
GTA.
these are the GTA games. Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is the definitive edition remastered version that we're looking at, just to kind of be clear about that. But yeah, I was not into GTA at this time. I did not get into the series until 4. So when I tried to go back and play the other ones, I was like, I mean, I dabbled in Vice City at friends' houses and stuff like that, just driving around blowing shit up. But I never actually like played through the game. I'm told that San Andreas is like one of the best, and I just
It's pretty good, but they are hard to go back to after playing like 4 and 5.
Yeah. There's also a lot of just. I mean, I know that they're designed that way, but like, there's a lot of racial.
In this one, yeah.
In San Andreas specifically.
Yeah.
Which again, I know is on purpose, but
yeah. I mean so it's not literally the Rodney King riots, but it's the Rodney King riot is how the game ends. A fictionalized version of it. It's not about Rodney King, but it's Los Angeles in 1992. Like that's what it's about. So yeah, racism is kind of a factor in the game. Also, they use the N word a lot in this game, but it's it's black people saying it, so it's okay.
So it's okay? Question mark? Yeah. Yeah. That's a whole other topic for a different show.
Yeah. We're not gonna get into that.
But yeah, I just never got into the original trilogy.
Well, the original 3D trilogy.
The original 3D trilogy. Yeah, I actually liked the 2D games more than the 3D trilogy personally.
I played the crap out of those games.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I loved the futuristic one, number 2. But yeah, so that's why it's this low on the list. I still had fun with it, and I'd still play it today because it is fun. But I can't really put it any higher than this. I just can't. My favorite.
This is one of those cases of like, yeah, it was legendary at the time, but like trying to go back to it after GTA 5 is tough.
Yeah, and I'd still play GTA 4 over 5, personally.
Really?
Yeah, I love 4.
Crazy to me.
Yeah,
I
love 4.
fucking hate the way that cars handle in 4.
I got used to it. I like the floatiness.
It's so slidey.
Yeah.
It's like you're always driving on ice.
Yeah. So that's 46. 45 is an RPG, probably one of many on this list. And it's from a series that I've only played a few of. Not sure if you recognize it. But this is Dragon Quest VIII. Dragon Quest VIII.
Oh, yeah, I thought it might be.
Curse of
this game,
something
I've
king.
Not played much of it.
Yep. Yeah, I really enjoyed. Actually, I don't think this is the correct footage, but it could be. I can't recall. But Dragon Quest VIII. Maybe I got the wrong one here. Let me just look this up real quick. I know it was a Dragon Quest game. Nope, this is the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I don't remember the combat being this style. I thought it was different.
You can turn off the animations, so it's just.
Oh, okay. That's probably what it was. Yeah, because I liked seeing the animations and all that stuff. Yeah, this is definitely the one. Yeah, really enjoyed it. It's the only Dragon Quest game that I ever sunk a bajillion hours into, and it's really great. It's fantastic. Not the best RPG of that generation, but definitely a fantastic one. That's all I really have to say. 44 was the. I could be wrong, but I think it was the first online game I had ever played. Can you guess what it might be?
I have no idea.
It was on Xbox. If it ever decides to load.
Yeah.
It's a game that you can't
cut
play
out-
today.
You have to cut out so many of these.
Yeah. It's a game that you can't play today because they didn't do any backwards compatibility.
Apparently,
for
you can't play it right now either.
Yeah. There we go. Mech Assault.
Oh, really? The first online game you never played? Like, no. No, Tannerus. You played Tannerus before this.
That's true. Okay, first console game I played online. We'll say that.
Okay, that's different.
That's definitely true. Yeah, man, I can't believe this game is unplayable today because of nobody wanting to do backwards compatibility. Because this game is freaking amazing, man. The destructibility, the sound effects, it was just super fun. And playing online with people with voice chat was so novel on a console at the time. Like people were polite.
Not in my experience.
On Mech Assault?
Well, I never played Mech Assault online, but on Xbox Live in general.
On the original Xbox?
Yeah.
What other games did you play?
Halo 2 mostly.
Oh. I don't think I ever played Halo 2
Very
online.
first thing that I ever heard over the microphone in
God,
Xbox
I can only
Live
one.
was something about somebody's mother. Like literally the very first thing. I was like, "Oh my god, this is like a joke."
To be fair,
a comedy movie.
Halo 2 was pretty late in the original Xbox's lifespan, if I recall correctly. So this was a launch game with Xbox Live. So maybe that's why it was. People were still like feeling it out and being like nervous about talking to other people.
Maybe.
But yeah, I had such great experiences. But I can hear the sound effects in my head watching this. Oh my god. I have a copy of it, and because I finally found it in the wilderness, as they say. Yeah. Put it in my Xbox Series X, assuming that they did backwards compatibility for it, like they've done for like 80 to 90% of the other games on Xbox. And nope, just like brute force, not chosen. Really frustrating.
Shame.
Really frustrating. Yeah. But great game, absolutely fantastic.
Time to find an original Xbox.
I mean, I have one, but it's broken.
Time to fix your original Xbox.
Yeah, I'd love to find someone who can. There's probably YouTubers who would know how to fix it.
I mean, depending on what it is, I might be able to do it.
I think it was the power supply got cooked.
Oh, no! I don't fuck with that.
Yeah,
I'm not like I don't know how to do that stuff. That is too risky for me.
Yeah, because I think that was one of the original problems on the OG Xbox, just like the 360. It was basically the Red Ring of Death on the OG Xbox. There was a sequel, Mech Assault 2, but it wasn't as good. But Mech Assault 1, fantastic. All right, 43 is another consolidation of games. 1 and 2, another RPG. Do you know what it is?
Is this Skies of Arcadia?
No. 2 games? 2 games.
Oh no. No, I don't.
It's Dark Cloud. 1 and 2.
Oh, I've never played Dark Cloud.
Oh, that's a shame. They are absolutely great games. I don't know why this character is a cat. I don't remember playing as a cat in the game. Yeah, I remember playing as that guy. Very cool concept, though. You know, it's basically a dungeon crawler type game, and whenever you come back up, it's kind of almost an early extraction shooter. Actually, now that I think about it, because you go into this cave, as you dive as deep as you can without dying. You come back up, and you use your resources to rebuild the town. It's really cool.
Yep. This is made by Level 5.
Yep.
They used that exact gimmick in White Knight Chronicles on the PSP.
Oh, really?
Yep.
See, and you played that a lot, right?
I mean, I played it.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd say I played it a lot.
I'd be curious for you to play these to see if White Knight's better or worse.
White Knight's probably not as good.
Okay.
That game was like, what if you did Final Fantasy 12, but it was really frustrating in a lot of places.
Well,
and also the story was like infuriatingly like, you know how you talk about how you hate all the worst parts of anime storytelling?
Oh,
yeah, you wouldn't think White Knight Chronicles.
Fair. That's all you need to say. That's all you need to say.
That was too much even for me.
Ooh,
And
yeah,
I have massive resistance to that stuff. I've built up a tolerance to it.
yeah. I've my tolerance to it has lessened over the years. I've been eroded
Yeah.
by it. But yeah, great games. I have both of them, actual copies of them, and they're great.
Yeah, it was just funny because I have actual copies of White Knight
White
Chronicles
Knight
1 and
Chronicles.
2.
I didn't even know they made a sequel. That's crazy.
Yeah, they did. It's
All right.
apparently better.
Oh. This next one is a sequel. I do not have the first one on here, but this is Power Stone 2.
Oh.
Power Stone 1, not as good. Power Stone 2
I
is much better.
I only played Power Stone 1.
So Power Stone 1 is only a one-on-one brawler. Power Stone 2 is up to 4 players, which makes it way
Yeah.
better. And the
Yeah.
levels are also way better because they transform as you fight, which is really cool. As you can see here, the
Yeah, I can see
ship
pieces
is
breaking off and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
and eventually this if I'm not mistaken, this ship actually eventually breaks, and then you start falling. Let's see.
And you're fighting as you fall through the sky.
Yeah, I think you fight as you fall through the sky.
That's awesome.
And then you land on a pair of ships. Yeah, there we are. Then you land on a pair of ships, and then you continue fighting. Really, really fun. Just a lot of chaos. So it's not a serious fighting game. It's a party fighting game, but it's super fun. Yeah, like look at the ship starts off. It's just this big, huge arena.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great game. Fantastic, and it was recently re-released on Capcom Fighting Collection or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was.
Yeah. So. Oh yeah, there was this level where like you climb this pagoda higher and higher, and then you have to get inside at the top. Fighting to get in, and then you come inside, and then you continue to fight. I love games that like where the level alters as you play it, and then like each character had like a special move that they could kind of like in Super Smash Brothers, where you get the ultimate. So yeah, fantastic series. But Power Stone 2 easily 10 times better than the original. Highly recommend Power Stone 2. All right, next up is a game we've talked about frequently on this show. First-person shooter. Black.
Yeah.
Love Black. It is super underrated. I cannot get the visual out of my mind of that one fight that I had. It was like kind of like the subway station. No, you know that scene in the Matrix where they're in the lobby.
Yes.
And they have that gunfight out, and like all the walls are like crumbling, and bullet shrapnel's flying everywhere. You have
imagine being the guy who has to install all of those squibs.
Oh God, yeah, that's pain. That's pain right there.
Yeah. And you better do it right, because if something fucks up, you're gonna have to rebuild basically the entire set from scratch because it's gonna be shit.
Yeah, I can't. I if I could get footage of it, I would. But there's a level like that where just you can see like anytime you shoot, there's dust that flies up.
Yeah.
So like there's a level like that looks like the lobby, and it's destructible as well. And by the end of it, it's just a cloud of smoke and dust and just chaos, and you're just being like, where the fuck did they go? Where the fuck did they go? It's so good. Yeah,
I can see that they were really horny for the guns in this game, because like he's got the MP5 and he's releasing the charging handle. He's done like a chop to do it. Yeah, to put the gun back in the battery. So
this game was fantastic. So underrated.
Yeah,
didn't get a sequel. It's a one and done game, but it's great. Yeah. It's a great game. Holy bad aim though. Like look at the spread.
Yeah, well, also, like, why is it just zooming in and not looking down?
Yeah, there was no iron sights in the game.
But there's iron sights right there.
I know.
Like, it's just move the model, dude.
Yeah.
You went into all this, like, pornographic detail for the guns, but
there are scopes in the game like that.
Yeah, but, like, for like using the sights for all the guns, because, like, every gun is going to have at least a notch built into it for sighting your target.
I wonder if this was pre-Call of Duty or not. I think it was.
This is a PS2 game, right?
Yeah, but the first Call of Duty was on PS2 and Xbox.
Was it?
Yeah, for sure.
I think this might have been pre Call of Duty.
Call of Duty 1 was released in 2003.
Okay, then it might have been about the same time.
Could have been the same time. Oh, that was on PC. Oh no, it wasn't. The original Call of Duty was not on consoles. Oh. Oh no, they renamed it Call of Duty Classic, and it came out on PS3 in 2009. So, what about Call of Duty 2? Maybe that was on.
That
console.
one.
Yeah, that was a 360 game on 2005. So the first year the Xbox came out, basically.
Well, the first year the 360 came out.
360, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so that's black. 40. We're up to 40. We're getting there. Love this game. Super funny, super entertaining. Psychonauts.
Oh yeah.
Again, wasn't a huge fan of the sequel, but the first game is just full of what I consider like Rugrats humor. Like it felt like playing in Rugrats, but with more adult humor. Not like rude humor, but just more sophisticated humor.
Yeah.
And just really entertaining and funny, genuinely funny. Laugh out loud. Really good stuff. Did you ever play Psychonauts?
I haven't actually played Psychonauts. No, I've played other games from these people because these
It's Double Fine.
Double Fine is they're a bunch of LucasArts veterans.
Yep.
So I'm familiar with their style, but I've never actually played Psychonauts.
Yep. It's the Tim Schafer team. They just made Keeper, and now they're making Kiln as of this recording. Yeah, fantastic series, fantastic game, and super underrated, I think. But not underrated enough to not get a sequel.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you could call it underrated because it got a sequel like 18 years after the fact. So
it's true. Surprised it never got like a TV show. It seems like perfectly suited for like a TV show or a movie.
Maybe. But, you remember, speaking of LucasArts, you remember there was a Maniac Mansion TV show?
I did not know that. That would be weird.
Yeah.
Man, I never beat this game. It was pretty long and pretty complicated, but it was good. All right, 39. Another first-person shooter. Doom 3.
Oh, I was about to ask, is it Doom 3?
It's Doom 3.
Yeah. I'm not crazy about Doom 3, but I absolutely respect it.
Yeah. It scared the shit out of me at the time.
Gameplay wise, I'm not nuts about it because like the shooting in it is kind of bad.
Yeah.
The weapons are not very predictable in their damage output, and having to fucking bring up the flashlight like that. Like I understand, but come on.
I think they fixed that in the remaster or the remake.
Yes.
Because the flashlight's now on your wrist, basically, as you're
the
aiming.
The BFG edition has just a flashlight you can use all the time.
Yep.
But yeah, the atmosphere of this game was like completely unmatched at the time that it came out, and
100%.
honestly, in some ways, still is. Like they went so hard on the lighting effects in this game. It really even to this day, this game still looks like really, really good.
Yep. Yeah, it's weird.
I remember the first time I played it, I could not believe that what I was looking at was in real time. It just seemed like completely unbelievable to me.
Yeah, it was definitely a showcase.
I played this on the original Xbox. I didn't play the PC version of this originally, and it looked good even there.
Yep, looked fantastic.
That is a compromised version of the game.
Yeah, this is Xbox footage that we're watching right now.
Yeah. Also, interestingly, the Xbox version has campaign co-op, which the PC version does not.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't understand why that's the case.
But yeah, great game. Underrated a little bit because it's kind of the like awkward cousin of the Doom series.
Yeah, well, all the other Dooms are much faster paced action games, and this is a very like slow burn, almost like System Shock kind of thing.
Yeah, very very Bioshocky.
Um, which like if that was what people were expecting, I think it would. I think it'd be received a lot. But it's you know what it is? It's basically the opposite of Resident Evil 6. Because people were expecting
Yeah,
RE6 to be slower, and it was faster, and they didn't like it. And people were expecting this to be faster, and it was slower.
slower.
Although, yeah, so
Yeah,
yeah,
great game though.
it's
Very good.
it's fine, it's fine. But like, I remember it more for the experience rather than like, oh man, I really want to play this.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
it's not the highlight of the Doom series or anything like
no,
that, but
no.
it was really fun. Next up is a third-person shooter action adventure thing. Psyops, the Mind Gate conspiracy.
Oh my god, Psyops!
So good.
Wow,
Love this game. Absolutely love this
haven't
game.
thought about Psyops in a while.
Yeah. I think this came out at the same time as Second Sight was the other game. Second Sight.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah.
I think Second Sight was a bit later.
They were pretty damn close in their release because I remember being like, it was one of those times like when Infamous and Prototype came out where it was like,
Yeah,
how did
maybe.
these two games come around the same time? That's really weird. It's like, were they
Look that
listening in on each other's meetings? What's going on? But
Right. So Second Sight was 2004, and Psyops.
Psyops may have been later than
Oh yeah,
2004.
both 2004.
There you
Yeah,
go.
okay, you were right. I was wrong.
Yeah, I didn't like Second Sight, but I played this and I was like, yeah, just chuck people against the wall, throw them
Yeah,
around.
this is more about like telekinesis and stuff, and I
Yes,
think Second Sight was more about like
mind control and
yeah,
stuff like
mind
that. I think.
control. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, this was super fun, funny physics. Another really good rental. I don't. Do I own that? Let's see. No, I don't. I thought I owned a copy of this, but I do not. But great game.
Oh wow, Second Sight was a Free Radical game.
Oh, who made Psyops?
Psyops.
I think it was a THQ
made,
game, wasn't it?
no, Midway.
Oh, Midway. Guy, Midway made some double A bangers, man. Whatever happened to
I
them?
mean, they were AAA at that point.
Yeah.
You know, they were a massive developer and publisher.
Yeah. So that is Psyops. Next up is a movie-based game. Actually, it's
Okay.
2 in 1, technically. And that's Lord of the Rings: Two Towers
Oh
and
yeah,
Return
the
of the
Lord of the
King.
Rings. We were just talking about this
We were.
recently. Yeah,
Oh.
these games are great, except for that animation.
Except for that
right there.
animation. What the fuck was that? Yeah.
Yeah, these also have tons of movie footage in them,
Yep.
and the likenesses and voice acting from the movie's cast.
Yep.
Like this was kind of the era of like actually pretty high effort movie tie-in games,
Yeah.
which was a really nice change because there's another one that is perhaps the highest effort movie tie-in game, and it's also based on a Peter Jackson movie, which is
Oh, King Kong.
Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie, which yes is the game's full title.
Mm-hmm.
And that game is like shockingly good. Like you would never think that game would be any good, and yet it is surprisingly good. Also has the likenesses and voice acting of the cast from the movie.
Yep.
Like
Not on the
Jack
list.
Jack Black is a gimme because he loves video games, so of course he would do it.
Yeah.
But like Adrian Brody's in the game. And
Yeah, that's
everything,
pretty
like,
impressive. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a great actor. I like that guy.
yeah. It's that one's a really like. Well, when I say it's a great game, it's like
It's a good
It is
movie-based game.
it's a good movie based game. Is it the kind of thing that I'd be like, oh man, I want to play that right now? Not really. But as like play it through once and like wow, this is way better than I expected for a movie game. Like yeah, yeah, like that game is like the most like meticulous presentation I've ever seen in a movie based game for something that you would never expect to get that kind of presentation. Like I'd expect Lord of the Rings to get this kind of presentation. This is fucking Lord of the Rings. But Peter Jackson's remake of King Kong?
Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently.
I liked like that movie though.
I've actually never seen it. I
Oh,
didn't have to. I played the game.
You
Also,
should.
it's King Kong. I'm pretty sure I know what happens.
Yeah, I mean it's a remake of the original King
Right?
Kong.
I suspect at some point the gorilla climbs up the Empire State Building.
Yes, he does. Yeah, it's a really long movie, but it's really good. I toyed with only putting Return of the King on here because it is a much better game than Two Towers, but Two Towers stands on its
It's
own
more
too.
refined, yeah.
Yeah, and it's got some like upgrade mechanics and stuff like that, so it's definitely a better game.
Yes. There was more of an RPG. I mean, Two Towers has some of that as well, but it's
Much more
definitely
basic.
more extensive
Yeah.
in Return of the King. There's also GBA versions of these games, and they're
Oh,
kind of like almost Diablo-like.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they're no replacement for the console versions, but like
No.
they're decent.
Yeah.
They're decent in almost like the way that the Tony Hawk GBA games are. Not a replacement for the real thing,
But good on their own right.
surprisingly good. Yeah, like surprisingly good.
Yeah, I played these games a lot because they have co-op, so just smashing
Oh, I played the
orcs.
crap out of it. I played these because I like those Lord of the Rings movies, and these are objectively like really good games.
Yep.
These are great beat 'em up games.
Yep, and pretty difficult too. They're not super easy. They're pretty challenging.
Yeah. More challenging than you might think.
Yep. All right, the next is another conglomeration. No, consolidation.
There you go.
Another consolidation of games that we've talked about on the show before.
And yet another loading screen.
You can do
Whatever.
it. I believe in you. I know you can do it. You
don't
can do it,
actually believe.
YouTube. There
No,
we
you
go.
don't.
Well, it's kind of loaded, but Resident Evil.
Yeah. Mhm.
The Resident Evil remake, I should be specific.
Yeah.
And, Resident Evil remake and Resident Evil 0 are being...
I don't like Zero as much.
No, I don't
but
either.
It's also Zero's a weird one. Zero had a really weird development history because that was going to be an N64 exclusive because they were like, okay, we're going to make Resident Evil 3 for the PlayStation. Then we're going to make Code Veronica, which is kind of technically actually the real 3. Because it's the one that actually moves the story forward for the Dreamcast. And then we're going to make Resident Evil 0, the prequel.
Yeah,
for the
they definitely
N64.
fucked up the series at this time because they put everything in different places and it was like
Yeah, they were
Stop.
trying to give everybody their own little
yeah.
slice of it, which of course, like the Dreamcast did not do as well as they'd hoped, and so they put out Code Veronica X on the PlayStation. And then on the GameCube, and then Resident Evil 0, like I guess so difficult to get that thing running on the N64 that they just eventually just moved it to the GameCube.
Yep.
Same with Eternal Darkness, same with Dinosaur Planet. But that was absolutely the right choice because even though Zero's not as good as the remake, it's a damn beautiful looking game.
Yep. I still can't believe they didn't remake 1 first in the style of the 2 and 3 and 4 remakes.
So they are still selling those. They have PC versions where they re-rendered all the backgrounds because they still have those assets, so they re-rendered them in like 4K or something. So you can get these games in actual HD on Steam.
I think they still will remake it eventually.
I'm sure at some point they will.
Yeah, same thing
Look,
with 0.
They
will.
remade 4, which was like the most unnecessary remake in history.
Yeah.
They'll do 1. They'll do 0.
Yeah. But yeah, these games are great, and I hope that they get remade soon because I would love to replay them again. What number are we at?
Hope that they remake Code Veronica because that one actually needs it.
I never played that one, so
Yeah, it's a little rough.
wow. In remake form, I'm sure it would do a lot better.
Yeah, in remake form, I'm sure they would fix that. But yeah, it was just they hadn't quite figured it out yet.
Number 35, getting close, is KOTOR.
Oh yeah,
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. The first one, not the second one. Second one, but the
I never played the second one.
you're not missing much. It's, I mean, it was rushed. And you can tell that it was rushed because they were trying to capitalize on the popularity of the first one.
Yeah, so with the first one, I was like, I need a break after playing the first because like obviously the second one wasn't out yet, but even when the second one came out, it was like I still need a break from giant Star Wars RPGs because
it's a big game.
Such a big game.
Yeah,
I did not like Bastila. I thought the writing for that character was really weird because like
Mm.
at one point she's just like, "Oh my god, I'm so attracted to you too," and I was like, "Fuck,
Yeah, where the fuck
what do
that
you
come
mean?"
from? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were like there was nothing going on here, and suddenly you're like all into me. What?
Yeah.
It
I'm
was very
very
strange.
curious if they end up doing the remake. Because it's just
Yeah,
really difficult to remake this game. I feel like it would have to be like I don't even know. I can't even picture what the remake would do. You know, because this
it just looked.
style of combat is so different. You know,
Yeah, it would just look better. That's it.
I feel like they would just redo the entire system. Honestly,
I
I
know that I ranted about this before, but this game really is just Final Fantasy 12 before Final Fantasy 12, and yet people hated 12's combat system when it's like it is actually a better, faster version of this.
yeah.
But they're like, "Oh my god, Knights of the Republic is so good." No, it's that fucking it's that classic mid 2000s anti-Japanese game bullshit.
Hmm. But obviously, great game. One of the best RPGs
Oh yeah,
of all
yeah,
time.
nothing against Knights of the Old Republic. It just
Speaking of Final Fantasy
Oh yeah, of course. Wait, this early? No, it's got to be a different one. Yeah, okay, here we go.
12, it
Oh,
goes
yeah.
up the list. Yeah. Again, I haven't beat the game, but after replaying it on the Zodiac Age, I'm like, oh yeah, this game was good.
I love this game.
I just don't have time to
Yeah,
finish
it's
it.
big. It's big.
Yeah, it's a huge game. And I just don't have time for RPGs this size anymore. I just don't. I want to.
And it's a hard one to pick up like a year later because you'd be like, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, yeah. Great game though.
Yeah.
Great battle system. Everything is just really good. Great graphics, visually amazing.
Yeah, this
Um,
game looked awesome even on the PS2. And
yeah,
like I've played this emulated, right? Like I literally put my disc in my computer and played it on an emulator, and it looks so good when it's running at a high resolution.
yeah,
So they didn't actually need to change that much for this game. They did clean it up. The textures are like upscaled and cleaned up, and I think the character models, I think they did a little bit of work on them.
mhm,
And I think the lighting effects are tweaked a little bit.
yep,
Like shadows are more detailed and stuff, but this is more or less how it looked on the PS2.
yep. This is the Zodiac version that we're looking at right here,
Yeah. Yeah.
courtesy of the Weiss network, because I couldn't seem to find any footage of it anywhere else. But yeah, fantastic game, fantastic game.
Yep.
Next up is another RPG, kind of action RPG. This is another. I can't remember the word. Conglomeration? Nope. Consolidation. Two games in one.
There
This
you
is
go.
Fable 1 and 2.
I
Um,
I've only played the first Fable. I've never played
the,
any of the others.
2 is definitely superior to 1. 1 kind of like has more nostalgia for me for some reason than 2.
But it suffers from the Peter Molyneux effect.
It does, but if you really ignore that imbecile,
Which is
and
hard. Well,
then and just play the game for
let's
what it is, it's still
yeah.
a really great game. Second one
Yeah, it's
especially.
fine.
Yeah, I remember reading a article interviewing the Playground Games who's making the Fable reboot, and they said something about like, is the dog? Can you get a dog in it? Because that was a huge thing in Fable 2.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he's like, that's one thing that I think my team still hates me for is denying denying a dog companion in the game. Because he really wanted to focus on the rest of the game and not get too distracted by the companion. Maybe in the sequel they'll do the dog thing. But yeah, Fable 1 and 2 are fantastic. Fable 3 is really good as well, but it's broken. I've been over this before.
Yeah.
But Fable 3's entire premise is broken. But Fable 1 and 2, absolutely fantastic. 2 especially is absolutely great. Very funny games, British humor, and very beautiful too. I think this is a remaster, so it doesn't quite look this good if you play the originals, but great games. Very fun combat. So that's Fable 1 and Fable 2. Next one is a Dreamcast game that was ported. So technically I've played both versions, so it doesn't really matter which version you get in this case, but love this game / remade game. Jet Set Radio, Jet Grind Radio, Jet Set Radio Future, whatever you want to call it.
Well, Jet Set Radio Future is the sequel.
Are they? See, I thought it was just the port with extra shit.
No, that was the sequel that they made for the Xbox.
Oh, okay. Um, but both absolutely fantastic games. I think Future's also on GameCube as well.
No, Future was only for the Xbox.
You sure? I feel like I played it on Jet. Was it Jet
They
Set
might have
Radio or Jet Grind
they might have put
Radio?
Jet Grind Radio on the GameCube.
Oh,
I
the
know they made a
original.
GBA version.
So Jet Set Radio is on PS3, Dreamcast, Android, PlayStation Vita, 360, GBA, and that's it. Yeah, and then Jet Grind Radio.
But yeah, Jet Grind Radio, Jet Set Radio is the first
They're-
game.
Yeah, they're the same.
Jet Set is the
thing.
Japanese name, and then Jet Grind is the US name.
No, you're right. Yeah, and the Future game was only on Xbox, and I don't think they ever ported it to current consoles, which is
No, I don't
interesting.
think they ever have.
I do have a copy of Jet Set Radio Future, I think, somewhere.
I have it on Steam.
Or maybe I don't have it. Well, that's a shame. But yeah, fantastic game. It's basically Tony Hawk on rollerblades with graffiti. It's very
And cell
fun.
shading.
And cell shading and kind of a story ish.
Yeah. And a funky soundtrack.
Amazing soundtrack. Absolutely amazing soundtrack. And a DJ that's very funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's DJ Magic. Yeah, he's really fun. Can't remember his name, but it was great game. Amazing visuals.
Yeah,
Very
like
fun.
The Rasta guy.
Yeah. And this was by I think the Sega Sports team did this. Like the Sega, like the guys that did like all the Sega Sports games. I think they were the developer on this.
My brain is telling me Smilebit. Let me look that up.
Yeah, it had a bunch of developers. So Sega Sports,
Radio.
Blitz Software, Smilebit, Blizzard
Smilebit,
Albany, which is weird. Sonic Team and Larian Studios also worked on it.
These are
What?
probably for ports to different platforms.
Could be. Yeah.
Probably what the.
Well, maybe not, because Larian was founded in 1996.
Yeah, I know, but like the Dreamcast version here is credited. To
Oh, I see.
Smilebit.
Gotcha.
So those ports were probably developed by other companies.
But
yeah, like the GBA version was developed by Vicarious Visions, RIP.
RIP.
Who also did the Tony Hawk GBA games,
which were quite good. Good. So that's Jet Set Radio Future or Jet Grind Radio or however you want to refer to this series, because it is great. It is great. Next up is a Nintendo exclusive. Twilight Princess. Which hasn't aged well visually, I feel like. It looks good, but it has a lot of that sort of weird glowy effect.
A lot of bloom.
Bloom. Yeah.
Yeah, that I could understand that in some instances for creating the contrast between the darkness and the light, but they went totally nuts with it.
Yeah. The HD version is much better if you can get your hands on a copy of that game. But I really liked Twilight Princess. I think it has a lot of problems for a Zelda game, but it's quite good. I think it just doesn't have enough memorable characters, personally.
What are you talking about? There's tons of characters in this game.
Oh, not. I didn't say there's not tons of characters. I just don't think there's very many memorable characters besides Zelda and Mina. No, Midna.
Relative to what? There's the bug collecting lady. There's the lady who runs the tavern. There's Link's friends from his hometown. There's the husband and the expecting wife. There's tons of characters in this game.
There's tons of characters. I don't know. I didn't connect with them nearly as much as I would connect with the games in another Zelda game that we'll talk about. And the dungeons aren't as memorable. They're fine. Again, it's obviously good enough to be at 31 on the list. But it just had a lot of issues. And the opening is one of the worst openings in Zelda history. It's so bad.
I don't think it's that bad.
Oh my god, it takes you 2.5 hours to get to the fucking game. It's so slow. But it's great. It's still a great game. Just wouldn't rank very high on my Zelda top 10 list, that's for sure. I will say, though, the one thing it does have, in my opinion, is probably the best ending boss battle in Zelda history. It's like a 3-phase fight where you fight Zelda, and then you fight Pig Ganon, and then you fight like Ganon on a horse, and then you have a one-on-one sword battle with him. Yeah. It's pretty fucking epic. It's one of the best final bosses in Zelda history, in my opinion. But the only dungeon I can really say is super memorable in the game, besides the stupid chicken dungeon, which I is memorable, but maybe not for the right reasons, is the one with the skeleton boss, Sky Tower, I think it's called, where you have that spinner top thing.
Yeah, the spinner. That's my main problem with the game, is that a lot of the items are really only useful in the dungeon. You
one use. Mm-hmm.
Like that spinner is useless elsewhere.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Great boss battle though, but yeah, only really useful in one spot. So yeah, it like I said, it has its issues. It's not a perfect Zelda game by any stretch. Still a great one though. All right, number 30, PlayStation exclusive. I've talked about this game before many a times. Twisted Metal Black. My favorite Twisted Metal game. Man, this looks good Black. Still. Yeah, it's definitely... I mean, I can't speak for everybody else because I know people really like Twisted Metal 2. But Twisted Metal Black is so really good. Twisted Metal 2. Yeah. But if you haven't played Black, you should give it a try. The most memorable stage, obviously, is the one with the Ferris wheel. You can shoot down the Ferris wheel, and then it rolls downhill throughout the stage, crushing anybody in its path.
I forget if it was in Twisted Metal 2 or 3. I think it might have been... No, I don't remember. But in one of them, there's a Paris stage where you can knock down the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, that's cool. But yeah, Twisted Metal Black's great. Also, super memorable commercial. Had the Rolling Stones Paint It Black theme song.
Oh, okay.
That's the theme song for the game. Yeah. Great game. Just looking at this footage makes me want to play it. So there's that. Number 29 is next, and might shock some people because they probably never heard of it, but I'm pretty sure you have.
Is this Stubbs the Zombie?
No. It is an Xbox exclusive, though. You recognize it?
No.
This is Whacked.
Oh, right. You've talked about this one before. Right, I remember.
Yeah, so this is a third-person party combat game, really, with a really funny cast of characters. As you can see, this fucking Elvis-looking dude hosting the show, and then all those other characters you got. Where's the? I can't. The video is so long I can't. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So this guy was a Scottish rabbit that swears all the time, and you had the duck, who's a nerd, but he's smart ass. Toof. Yes, I said Toof, Toof. Was the orange one there. He didn't talk. He just kind of his head kind of pops up and chomps down on things. And they all had these vignettes throughout the game, because this is basically a game show.
Yeah.
And they had these little funny, almost like movie shorts. They have Pixar shorts today. Look at that. Takes chicken out of his butt and starts eating. It's so fucking weird. Lucy runs around with the fucking sensor bars over.
Yeah.
Just really kind of off the wall humor. Very fun. The best map on this game was you played on a kitchen or a bathroom countertop. So you played in the sink and on this a little shelf up there, and so you could turn on the it must have been a kitchen, because you could turn on the grinder, the disposal. Yeah, and keep catch characters in there. And the bat is the best weapon there. The bat is just so awesome. It's a melee weapon, but if you get up to them, it sends them flying with this baseball sound effect. And it always makes it sound like you get a home run when you're doing it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, the staple gun. Yeah, you actually staple them to the ground for a few seconds. Yeah, there you go. See if she went flying. I love the sound effects make the game, in my opinion. The one thing that people complained about with this game is the camera. Because I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of like tanky. It's very it stays behind you all the time, and that can make some people uncomfortable. Like nausea wise. But I absolutely lost many hours to this game, and I wish I could play some of the cutscenes because they are super funny, super funny. Never got a sequel. I don't know who made this game. Who made Whacked? Let's see. Presto. Who's Presto? Oh yeah, the top hat. I think this was the Mist team. No, they made the Journeyman Project games and the Mac edition of Myst and Myst 3.
Wait, the Myst was originally a Mac game.
Oh, well, it says Myst Masterpiece Edition on Mac.
Oh, that's a different thing, yeah.
Yeah. And Myst 3 they made as well. And then they shut down due to financial and personal business reasons, as it were. But yeah, super fun game, super funny. Seems to be exclusive to Xbox as far as I'm aware. But very funny game. Highly recommend checking it out for laughs. It's very fun. Oh, the button. What did the button do? The button did.
Oh, we can't spend more time talking about Whack, man.
It's so good. It's so good. Oh yeah, and there was commercials on the TVs that actually played when you were playing.
2 hours into this.
Yeah, it was so good. It was so good. All right, we're almost done. 28. Everyone knows this one. And of course, it immediately goes to like a menu instead. Hulk.
Oh, Hulk Ultimate Destruction.
Ultimate Destruction. Yeah. This one I can still play, unlike Spider-Man, because they haven't really made another one like this. There is no equivalent to Hulk Ultimate Destruction, unless you count Prototype, but I didn't like Prototype.
I like Prototype.
What's that?
I like Prototype.
Yeah. It's fine. I think it was made by the same people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They basically just took this engine and were like, hey, let's make our own superhero.
I liked Prototype more than I liked Infamous.
Ooh, that's interesting. I should go back and play Prototype. I know Prototype 2 was not great.
Yeah, I never played Prototype 2.
From what I understand, it was very similar to the first game, but like rushed. So, not as good. But yeah, Hulk Ultimate Destruction, fantastic game. This next one kind of holds a special place for me because people forget that it exists, but I was hoping that it was going to become another staple in its genre. But it didn't end up doing that. Oh, another Midway game. Of course, God, Midway made some good games, man. This is The Suffering.
Oh, yeah.
They made 2 of these. And basic, for those who haven't played it, it wasn't a first-person game. Why is it in first person there? Okay, there we go. It was basically you were a prisoner, and all of a sudden, like something takes over the prison, and it's dark creatures, and you have to escape and battle these demons. And it didn't have an insanity system like Eternal Darkness, but you started like seeing things, and like the crime that you committed became a sort of a psychological element to the gameplay. Excellent game. I really don't know why it didn't, survive that generation. Because it was basically Suffering and Suffering 2, and then nothing. Maybe it's because Midway had it and took it down with it. Like, I wonder what happened to all the Midway titles. Who owns the Suffering IP? Warner Brothers. Well, that's interesting. Oh, Warner acquired the rights after their purchase of Midway assets in 2009. So everything that Midway had, WB's got.
Yep.
And they might be gone soon. Aren't they like selling things off?
I have no idea what's going on with that.
Yeah, that company's in trouble. And then finally, you mentioned this game, I think once already during this show, and that is another RPG, The Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. So good. So good. It's an RPG that some might call it like baby's first RPG because it was kind of easy, but it was very well done, visually great, and it was a really cool story because it actually was presented as happening at the same time as the movies. So like when you're in Moria, so is Frodo and the crew. Like you were designed, like the whole story revolves around this group of people that were secretly helping the cast from the movie. Yeah, visually amazing, audio amazing. It's fantastic. I highly recommend it for any Lord of the Rings fan who hasn't played it because it's really good. Great combat system. It is very linear though, so if you're expecting like an open world type RPG,
well, it kind of has to be.
Yeah, it's very very linear, but it's great. It's fantastic. So go check out Lord of the Rings: The Third Age if you can. And that's it. That's all we got for the first half. So the second half of the list will be all the games that I've never played or just never really played enough of, and then the top 25. If
right.
you... What's that?
I said all right.
All right. If you want to follow me on...
Peaky.
What's that?
You peaked crazy hard there.
Oh, did I? If you want to follow me on the socials, I'm at TJ-Leo on BlueSky.
And I am at Ninjas on BlueSky.
You can email us at co.op.podcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and join us on the Co-op Club Discord community server where you can talk to myself and so many others talking about games, wrestling, and more. And patreon.com/co-op entertainment where you can throw us, what did you call it? A crisp George W. Once a month to help support the channel. Until tomorrow.